What is up? It is Wednesday night shenanigans on the Dynasty Pylon. What it do, Bryon?
Man, I'm just, today's 50 days away from football.
It's close, man. It is so
50
close.
days. Oh my
You can just feel it. Like today was the day you could just feel it. Like contracts and everything got to be settled up this week. It's all that crap is just there's already hot takes already out there going. Well, I know your Bears have one. The
Oh my
Niners,
God.
obviously, there's one that came out today. We'll talk
Yep.
about those in a couple of seconds, but it was just like I can feel the redrafters coming out of their hidey holes because I was doing the Jags episode, and guess who came around today?
Who?
Guess, just guess, just guess.
Man.
What's up, Zion? How are you, man?
I don't have no idea who you. Was it? Is
Michael
it
came out of the freaking.
Michael?
Yeah,
Oh my
Michael came
gosh.
out. Michael came around the
Wearing
Jags. He's
his
like, what I
jersey?
missed? Derpy's like, you missed nothing. It was like right at the beginning of the show. Michael came back today. So I was like, oh, there he is. Michael is our number 2 Dynasty Pylon jersey winner. So I'm always happy to see the jersey winners come back and check out, like they're still hanging around, still checking in. As far as I know, of the 4 winners, because 2 of the numbers don't count. Only one of them is Dynasty. The first one is a redrafter.
Mm-hmm.
The second one, Michael won. He's a redrafter. Mark won the third one, so that one doesn't count. The fourth one was to oh my gosh, our Detroit guy out there. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Savor the flavor.
Yeah, savor the flavor. Yep.
He was our Detroit guy. I think he does redraft. He might dabble in with Dynasty, but he's just so knowledgeable with football. Like
I thought he was a keeper league guy.
he might have been, but I know that he was just like always on with everything. I loved when he was in chat, but as of last year, he got life changes, so he doesn't come around anymore. But he let us know. So, but I love when Saver comes in. He's one of my favorite guys that comes in, and so. And number 4 was who was number 4? One of us won it, right?
No,
no, 4 was Savor the Flavor. 5 was them boys.
Them boys.
He was our Dynasty guy.
Yeah.
And then so them boys, number 6, Reister got it. And I don't know if I'm gonna have the number 6 jersey on the next thumbnail because I forgot to take a picture of the jersey before sending it out. And I typically when I give out these jerseys, I ask them, hey, is it possible? You don't have to show your face, just kind of like throw the jersey on and give me, a back fit, kind of like, just like flexing or whatever you got to do. Just have it on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't had it, so I don't think I'll ever have it. I don't know. Because I forgot to take a picture of it before sending it out. I usually have a laid out flat on like the table or something or somewhere on a flat surface, and I take a picture of it just in case. And I forgot.
I think you're going to get it because I think people are going to start coming back. We're going to start getting all of my redrafters, all my other people that love coming in during the season. They feel it. It was like the call of the buffalo. You start, and then all of a sudden people start coming out of nowhere. Just coming out.
They just
coming out, unthrowing.
I hope so. But I was hoping to have it by this thumbnail, because I'm about to create it here, and I'm gonna have as much as jerseys we've had. So them boys looks actually pretty good. The Dynasty Pylon on the rear of the jersey fit right in between the stars on the shoulders of the Dallas Cowboys jersey.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. So I was like, every single time we come out with a new one, they always look so good. And I wish I could keep them
Michael.
all. There he is. What's up, my guy? So yeah, it was kind of cool to see them boys have his. But fantasy football obviously is going to be right around the corner for these redrafters and some of these keeper leagues. But we've been talking about all summer and it is going to be kind of interesting for redrafters this year. And I say that because the talent that this class gave was more of filler pieces for the line and a lot of defensive guys.
So you remember left tackle was drafted like
Right,
half the positions in the first round were left tackles.
right. A lot of linebackers, a lot of DBs. The running back wasn't so high. The only thing that would impact redraft would probably be
Wide receiver.
quarterbacks and receivers.
Yeah.
I do not suggest getting a running back out of this class for redrafters. There's just no point. Even quarterbacks. Like, I just don't believe rookie
You could get
quarterbacks
a
will take you
backup.
that long.
You could take a quarterback backup, but
Yeah,
you're doing
yeah.
a redraft. I don't see really. I mean, depending on anyone, I mean, nothing will surprise me if let's say Caleb was the best this year, best rookie.
Supposedly, he's supposed to be the best one.
But if Jaden Daniels did better, would that surprise me? No. Would
No,
JJ McCarthy doing better surprise me? No.
no.
Like, there's no one out here. Drake May? No. I mean, if Drake May had better numbers than everybody else, none of that would surprise me. There's no one out here that I feel like there's no doubt that this person is going to have the best numbers. No, you just don't know. So
Yeah.
I would
What's up,
rather
too?
just wait.
What's good, gentlemen? Yeah, we're talking about we're gonna invade a mock draft here in a bit. We're talking about a few things around the league. But yeah, no, I agree, man. Like I look at Caleb and I'm like, he's set up for success. They upgraded the line. They probably have one of their best running backs they've had since Monty and maybe Forte. Like, I just feel like that's
I think
switches.
he's the best since Matt Forte. Yeah.
Yeah. So, the line's upgraded. Clement's starting to be an actual tight end. You finally have a good receiving core. And I was watching your guys' show yesterday, and you've had a new member, the Dirty Dog,
Yep.
and he came in, and he was like, "This is the first time I feel like," and he's an older gentleman. He's been watching. He's clearly a Bear fan, and you can see it. And he said for the first time he feels more comfortable with his receiving core than he has his entire life. And that's saying a lot. That's saying a lot. And so
But it's accurate. It really is accurate.
it really
When you
is. And
think about
I see it, but what blasphemy stuff was happening in your guys' chat yesterday is how everybody just loved Roma Dunze and how he was number one. I'm like, listen, this mofo is not going to be the number one. I'm sorry. Roma Dunze is not going to be the number one under DJ Moore and Keenan Allen. Ain't no way.
No,
He's
no,
going
I
to be.
100% agree, but I would not be surprised if somehow he snuck into number 2 if Keenan Allen got injured.
Yeah, but he's not going to be the number one. There's no way.
I mean, DJ Moore, I don't think anyone's going to usurp DJ Moore, especially the way he played last year. And this team, they're going to give him the ball, and he gets the ball. He runs so well. He's a guy who understands how defense is going to play him. He's done well with every quarterback, and now he finally has a quarterback that he thinks is accurate. Give him the ball in the right place. I don't see anyone doing better than him. And then Keenan Allen had 112 catches last year and 1,200 yards in 12 games.
Mm-hmm. In 2 years, we can revisit that. Maybe next year, I will argue that. But this year, there's no way that a rookie is going to sustain like this. All right, this rookie's going to come in and play with all three of these guys he's never played with before. Obviously, preseason off, training camp and all that crap. Yeah, it gives them the time to adjust and develop to these guys. I understand that 100%. But there's chemistry that takes weeks, takes months. He hasn't been months with these guys, all three of them, and they're all really good talent. Now, not in next year, I will say that maybe Rome could be the one. Could be next year. Maybe the following year, because Keenan Allen isn't going to be there that long.
I think he's
retire or get out.
He's a 1 year guy, and he'll go somewhere else.
Yeah, and then DJ Moore's contract's going to come up.
They're already they're gonna re-sign him.
They should, but hey, things change. There's a possibility of Rome being the number one, and he could outdo DJ Moore at some point too. I believe that. And then when I was saying that, and I remember the role came in, he's like, and I said he's going to be the JSN of this year. Like, he's not JSN, he's better. I'm like, I know that. I didn't say the talent anything about that.
his
I said he's in
position.
that role.
Yep, that's
And
the
we
role.
said this, like, Rome Odunze is going to be a very good receiver. Like I said, Caleb is primed to have a good season. It just has to adjust on the field, and I cannot wait to see what happens because there's only a few rookie quarterbacks that's done this, that's had that opportunity
I
to
don't know
have
if
this much talent
any
around.
quarterback, rookie quarterback, has had the opportunity that Caleb Williams has with all the talent. Because you got to remember, for the last half of the year, the Chicago Bears had the top scoring defense.
Mhm.
We had the number one scoring defense. You added 2 really good receivers, a running back. The talent is huge. And the center, I just don't see any quarterback that has ever had as much talent, but also don't think it's a quarterback has had as much pressure as he's going to have on him.
Mhm.
And that's why I always believed that Jaden Daniels will have a better year.
I always thought he was a better quarterback, anyways.
Me too.
I always thought he was a better quarterback. And
If I didn't trade away my pick, I would with Jaden Daniels. That's just me.
go down one and
Yep.
get a 4th or 5th or maybe even 6th. Yeah, something.
Add something
We'll
to
see.
get Jaden Daniels. It just makes more sense.
And the only reason I'm talking about Caleb is today they were talking about that his agency wants a no franchise tag clause
Yep.
in his contract.
And the Bears said, no, hell no.
And I'm laughing about this because I'm like, who's this man think he is, bro? Like, you just got here, bro. You can't, like, this man thinks he's the messiah of quarterback. Like, stop, man. Just
No.
chill.
That's not even
Like,
the worst part. He said he asked the Bears, "Look, I want to be called. I want to get paid in my LLC, and then I want you to just pay me as like a stipend, as me getting part of something, so I don't have to pay, be tax free."
mm-hmm.
So like he didn't want to. He was trying to figure out ways to not pay the tax on his money and get all of his money.
Bro,
I
like,
was
what are
like,
you
dude,
doing? Stop. Like, you already, like, stirring the pot here. Stop. Be a rookie. Come in and earn that spot. You have to earn that. You don't couldn't just, no. And I'm sorry, and I get it. And a lot of people were like, "Oh, I don't like his attitude," blah blah blah. But he's been like that because he's so used to USC's been like giving him everything. You know what I
even
mean? And so
Oklahoma did too.
yeah. So it's like, stop, bro. But that's we'll see how that Bears handle that. I think that they'll figure out something. And
He's signed now. He's officially signed,
is he okay? So
and
was
they
that today?
gave nothing.
They didn't give him what he wanted, right?
They didn't give him anything. They said,
Okay, so
"You
I
going
didn't
to
get
sign
that, but all I
this?"
saw was about 4 hours ago. This was coming out, so I didn't see that. Okay, so they did sign him then.
Yeah, he's signed
Okay,
officially.
good. Yeah, no, he can't be asking for all that crap, man. Like, stop it, dude.
So
First,
I
you
don't
got to
want to
prove
use the
yourself.
5th year. Oh, I don't want to be franchise tag. Oh, you know what? How about you just don't do this? I was like, come on, man, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, but this was like 4 hours ago, so this is why I said I brought it up. Caleb's going to cry when he loses. Yeah, he is probably. And I hope he does. I really hope he does. If he loses and he starts crying, good. I hope that he realizes that the NFL is a different game and he's going to man up. He's going to have to figure it out. So, don't tell me if you were making millions, you wouldn't try to evade checks. Trying to evade taxes, making 60. Well, look.
I have no problem with him trying to evade the taxes and do whatever. Do what you're going to do, but sign your contract. Stop trying to do all this other stuff and not having an agent. Technically, they shouldn't even be talking to your lawyer. They only should be talking to you. So like you already are doing the wrong thing. And this is the first time we're dealing with you. If like he said it, what he was going to do is tell the Bears, "Hey, this is the only contract that I will sign." And and saying that I'm not going to do a 5th year option. This is the only contract I'm going to sign. He's going to tell everyone before the draft. Someone told him, "Don't do that because now people are not going to sign you."
Right.
But that was his plan initially. I think he's giving some bad advice, and you can't put the cart before the horse. First, you got to play football well. Then
Yeah.
you can do all the other stuff.
Right. So, another news. Brandon Ayuk came in and asked for the trade, and immediately the Niners said no.
No.
Like it didn't even like he came in like he probably came in the office, sat down, asked, and they said no. And he probably walked out of the office like instantly. Like it
No,
was
it's so
that
funny. They say
bad.
he came in, he asked, he walked out. The Patriots called within the first 20 minutes of him asking, right? And they answered the phone and said, we're not trading Brandon Ayuk, and hung up the phone. That was it.
Yeah.
We're not trading.
So that didn't last very long. But outside of that, right now, the teams will start to figure out their training camps. They'll start to open up here soon. As of now, everyone's starting to figure out, their rosters starting next week, because y'all can just start cutting as soon as they can. They can start cutting as early as next week if they want. Like they can do this with no repercussions, because at that point they have to meet the minimum requirements. It is no longer it's not 93 anymore. It's or 90 whatever it's been lowered. I
Are you
can't remember what
surprised
it
Connor
was.
Williams is still not signed anywhere?
Oh, no, because people got to adjust what they have first and then figure out from there.
Because you don't know if his knee's ready to play center. That's a huge gamble.
I see him on TikTok. He looks homeless. Who's this?
Talk about Caleb. Because it's fro and his ear. Dude,
Yeah.
he was on TikTok in Italy.
Hey, what's up, Rasta?
Rasta.
So yeah, it's interesting to see what's happening this week, and it's only been like 3 days in.
Yep.
We got 2 more days, and then figure out what they're gonna do for next week. And then next week, everyone opens up. They're already establishing their places on where they're going to have the training. A lot of teams are going back to their original training camp places, and if not, they're changing. I can't remember anybody changing their different spots. So, but we're gonna do invading mock drafts as we've done before, just cause. And then, I kind of go through sleeper. I look at that fantasy football leagues, and then I kind of look at the mock draft tab and see what's open. And right now I see a couple of them are at 10 teams, 12 teams, super flex, 2 flex. So, and then 1 bench. That's kind of interesting. That's interesting. So we'll see what we can do. But as of now, where's Trace McSorley? I don't know, Michael. You tell us. You are our Trace McSorley guy. You should know where Trace McSorley is, because I don't freaking know, and I don't freaking care.
He's probably coaching someone else in high school right now.
Justin Simmons ain't signed yet, or Dalvin Cook. Yeah,
Dalvin Cook surprised me.
I'm not surprised. He's old and busted.
It doesn't matter. So is everybody. Ezekiel Elliott has been old and busted and been cut twice. And guess what?
They're gonna wait.
He's gonna start.
They're gonna wait. They're not gonna be. Why sign him when you could get him for the cheap minimum?
You can probably get him from right now from the minimum.
Yeah, but if I have an established room right now, and there's no injury, no nothing yet, I'm gonna wait.
I think he waits because, as a veteran, who wants to go to training camp? I've never heard of veterans. I can't wait to training camp. Never happened in the history of football.
Yeah, he got married. Well, see, I didn't know that. You would know. You probably follow him, don't you? Sometimes your heroes aren't all that sort out to be, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, I see your room. Trying to cheat. The point of it is to
invade
get new people.
You
Zion.
invade with us. You invade with us. Zion.
Come on. How do you think I met you? Right? If you create a room, how do I know that I'm going to meet new people? I'm trying to meet new friends, man. I'm trying to meet new friends. I see this Ant Pops and Glenny G76 guy here. Okay, I don't know who the hell they are. I might join them. Why? Because I don't know who they are. And then I'm going to ask them, hey, is it cool if we throw this on YouTube? Just like I met you, Zion. Just like I met you. if it comes down to it, yeah, we'll join you. But right now, we're still talking and chit chatting about whatnot. I'm going to play with him. Well, you have fun with that, man. You have fun with that. So you probably
Everyone
like
loves this college football 2025. People are losing their damn minds. They're going through the entire seasons. People took off work for the next 3 days to play this. It's like this is my childhood reborn. I was like, I guess to me,
because it's been gone. They've been taking it away
14
from.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know how many years it
I think
was.
it's
I
about
know it was a
14
long
years.
time, and they just took it away from those NCAA, and they haven't had it for a while. So the fact that now they get college football, it's amazing. It's they get to that experience again. So there you go. See, I took a week off. Look, I
Get your
took a
season
week off.
ready. I see a lot of people playing on Appalachian State. Appalachian State.
11 years.
Yep.
Damn,
I thought it was 11 years.
11 years. That's crazy. I'm hyped. They recently updated the IDP rankings on Sleeper, but it's good. That's good. Hey, what?
To iBot's IDP Monterey. So you know what, my man? I may be a friend, but I'm going to be with you, best friends through the mocks. Be your best friend through the mocks.
You're not lying. You're not lying, Zion. But to be honest, I'm gonna take probably 4 days off when the Age of Mythology 2, aka Retold,
You
comes out.
told, yeah, okay.
Is this pro? I'm out of the loop. What is it?
Age of Mythology. It's another game. It's a adventure
Is this a
game.
farmer game? Is it
No,
a farming game?
no, it's not.
Okay, all right.
It's like a adventure game.
Okay, yeah, it's probably out of my element, bro.
You know,
All right.
Ages of Empires.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, it's the same.
So
Age of
same
Mythology
as
is the
that.
same thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay, okay. We talking mock drafts? Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes. We are going to, and then all right.
yeah. RTS is real time strategy, so it is an adventure type game. But yeah, it's Age of Empire. It's the same thing. Yeah.
Okay. See, now I don't play those type of games, man. I like these adventure type games. I just now got into my first one, and it's definitely out of my element. So
I mean, it's interesting because I mean, like you make a decision, it's going to change depending on that immediately.
yeah.
So like, it's
So
very cool.
been waiting since 2000. Damn. See this. So this is the second one now that's come out. Jesus. God damn, that's amazing. All right. So I found the room. Seems pretty empty. It's a which one? It's called Push-Ups 102. There's like nobody in there.
Oh,
So
we
if you
can
guys
just
go over to that.
fade the hell out of this. Hey
Say
Zion, I
what?
play a little bit of everything, just so you know.
It's
Whenever I have
a
time, I do stuff.
it's I don't know how you do all this stuff, man. I really don't. Um
I'm a super nerd. I don't even need sleep. I just do stuff.
like before, like guys, when I first get into these rooms, sometimes I see this man just freaking putting comics in the book,
Sleep.
man.
This is what I'll do. I have bagging and boarding, man. This is what I sit around and
So
do.
I'm like, this man's got a problem. And I've said this before, he's got a problem.
But if you ever need to read a comic book, most likely I got it.
So yeah. What is there like a collective series that you already have?
I have most of every Amazing Spider-Man. I have all but 16 of the Amazing Spider-Man. I have all Black Panther. I have most of was it most of X-Men. I have a lot most of Green Lantern stuff.
Yeah, I know you like Green Lantern.
I got a lot of stuff, man. I probably have somewhere near 7,000 comics. I mean which is just stupid. I know.
I wonder how much like equity you have total in all
It's
this?
hilarious because
I'm
if I
curious
ever sold,
on how much you actually have this.
I always wonder, like, if I sold all my stuff, how much money I actually have. I'm pretty sure I have at least, just in all my stuff, $50,000 of stuff. Just sitting
That's
here.
amazing. That's amazing. All right. So I don't know if I don't know if I should just do it just cause. They haven't answered me. I asked if I could just go YouTube live with this. It's
Why
filling
not
up.
try? I mean, what's going to hurt? We're going to lose money?
No,
Exactly.
no. I'm gonna throw in the link and see if anybody actually jumps in. But there it is. We just did it, so it is. And then usually I just pay it. I don't really like if they click on it, they click on it.
Yeah.
But if they don't, it's fine. I try to stay away from these comments in the sleeper because some of them are just like wild. So, Martin, just buy Madden just to play as an owner and start a. No, I refuse because the franchise it hasn't changed.
I didn't even get a chance to jump into this thing.
It's still ass. You didn't jump in?
I didn't even know which one you were looking at.
It was push-ups 102. I said, "Oh my gosh. All right. We won't do this one. I'll just draft this one on the side."
I could both out.
Say what?
Yeah, wait. Zion too. He was looking for it too.
It was the only one that was. Look. All right. Hang on. You got me doing 2 goddamn mock drafts now on show. All right, there's another one. You guys see LRG1?
Just send put the link in the
No,
chat.
there's only 4 spots in that one.
At least.
Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna do good in this one because I'm not gonna pay attention. This is full PPR. Yes, give me AJ Brown. Let me see if I get this one here. Handle the comments real quick while I do this.
I got you. Like I said, nerds unite. There you go. So I'll play some time with me. I'm all for it. Damn, you didn't jump in there. That's what we're trying to figure out. Because I think we have about 4 or 5 people that will be willing to jump in, and that's the big thing.
Zion, what are you doing, man? You got to do a 10 one. Or not a 10, do a 12.
12.
I'm trying to do a 12. Since when do we do a 10? Get out of here, bro. Get this madness 10 out of here, bro. Get out of here. All right, we'll find one. There's a 12 team. There's only 2 spots there. Look, I'll put this one on until I find one.
All right.
Just to see what I'm doing currently. And then yeah. Oh crap. No, don't leave. Okay, I'm on the clock again. PPR. Give me Drake London here. Okay. I muted the crap out of it. Mine is 12. I saw 10, dude. Oh, no. See, that didn't say 12 before. I promise you it didn't say 12 before. It said 10. Do you have 2 rooms going? I promise you it didn't say 10 before. Don't lie to me, Zion. I know what I see. I know what I see. Look, I'm going to call you out. Why? Because I like you. Look at this. You see this 10, right? You see 12, right? Oh, I got 12. Watch what happens when he did this earlier. What's this? What's this 10? What's this 10? Sure, buddy, whatever I say. Look, I'm calling you out. It says 10 right there. It says 10. And then I said, what is this 10 garbage? And then you fixed it and you went to 12. Get out of here, man. How many do you have in your room? I don't want to join yours, man. I don't want to join yours. I hate you.
This is a glitch.
I hate you. Zion, I hate you. Let's do this.
It was a glitch
Let's
in
do
the
Let's do
Matrix. That's
Zion's.
all.
I hate you, Zion. You know that. I hate you. I really don't. You know that.
Send everybody the link.
There. I feel like Zion should do it now that since he's the one who created it. Yeah, since he created it and he's in chat. There you go. I'm at the 8 spot. Zion's here at the 4. We'll see who else joins. All right. Let's go look at that other one I'm doing.
So let's see.
Until that one fills up, we can see what stupidity I'm doing over here that I'm not really paying attention to. I feel like somebody from that chat is already watching this, and I'm not going to go over it that much because nobody from this chat in YouTube found it.
And you got one already.
Yeah. Here we go. My turn coming up. What the hell is this? I don't want every freaking sound though. All right, here we go. So I went with 2 receivers. I need a running back here. I'm gonna need a running back here in the 3rd because I didn't grab in the 1st and 2nd one, and it's looking like they're already gone. But that's okay. That's okay because every team now runs 2 running back, and I'm sure that one of these guys are gonna get hurt, and I'm gonna have them. There's teams out there that go 0 running back and then hope for that RB hero crap. Oh, it's my turn. Dang, that was fast. I got DJ Moore. Let's go. I'm not even paying attention.
I thought you would go Saquon or Travis Etienne.
I probably went.
Going. And Etienne's going. Never mind.
No. Damn, I can't believe that happened.
Or Rashad White.
I'm over here looking at 3 monitors, bro. Damn it. All right. I'm gonna have to go running back here soon.
Hey, Anthony, don't hate me because I got you first. Don't hate me, man.
Did you just go first? Zion, can you do me a favor and just randomize it after it's all full?
Oh, heck yeah.
After it's all full, Zion, just random it. I don't care. Just do it.
Uh-oh, Rasta's gonna jump in and say draft ruined just because he's here.
Mike's here. Anthony's here. Anthony went from 6 to 11. I say freaking just oh my gosh. I gotta pay attention. Okay. Here we go.
All right. Shy White's going. So you're gonna look for Kenneth Walker, probably?
Kenneth Walker, yeah, probably.
Is it Kenneth Walker or DeAndre Swift?
No, I'll get Kenneth Walker. There.
Hey, what's up, Rasta? I don't see you in here, man. Come on, jump in. Let's see what you're doing.
It's gonna give me every notification. I don't want that notification. I just want mine. Is there a way to just do mine? Or because every freaking by the way, the one I'm showing now is not.
They're not the one we're doing right now.
Yeah. So we're still filling up that other one. We got a Bills Mafia here too. Let me put that link again.
Hey, Kadani, why don't you jump in too, man?
Kadani, the day he plays fantasy football will be the day
first. So what's up, guys? I'm late. But Kamish Kidney is here to announce that TJ Hushman Zod. Yes, lock it up. TJ, House of Vanilla. Okay, TJ, who's your mama? LOL. I love that commercial back in the day.
I've been trying to get Kadani watches so much football. I'm surprised he doesn't do fantasy football. I really am surprised he doesn't.
We need a couple more people, Kadani. I mean, can you just jump on this time? Not because of anything else. Just jump on this time.
He won't do it. He won't do it. And he'll probably just do it to be spiteful because I'm saying he won't do it. I think we
Okay.
live stream a best ball.
Yeah.
On draft later tonight. Yeah. You guys go on late though, man. Dude, I've been falling asleep before you guys come on.
I actually fell asleep once while just watching them. And my wife came home and she was like, "What are you doing?"
Watching this man draft. They were doing the last time I was there, they were doing like this real serious one, like a serious money one, I think. And they were so involved that they weren't even paying attention to chat. Like it was one of those money ones. And it was like real, like for real. Like they were I went in there, I said what's up. I don't even remember I ended up leaving. I said what's up to them boys, and we were talking like in chat, and then I don't even know if he saw my comment or not. Like I really don't. I'm pretty sure he did after the draft, but it was one of those real money ones. I'm like, okay, this is intense. This is serious. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, really? You know what? I don't care if there's too much of reach. I'm gonna do it anyways. Oh wait, but he's there. I'm okay with it.
What are you doing?
I'll get Monty here.
I was actually going to suggest Monty last time. I think that's a good one.
I think Monty would do just fine. There we go.
I don't think that's a reach at all, honestly.
No, he wasn't too far down. How we are? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 more spots in the other one, and then we'll start that one. If Rando the draft order, the homeboy gets spot 1, I got a Rando again. No, just do the 1. If he gets the 1, that's his only time he gets the 1. It's not like illegal for him to get number 1. We just like to give him crap because when he comes into
when he comes in, he jumps in number 1. So I jumped in number 1 just because of that.
So we randomize it just so he doesn't get the 1. If he gets the 1 because of a rando, that's fine. It's fine. All right, so
we're down to 2 left.
This is interesting to me. Bryon Ayuk is still at the 3. I thought he would fall, but I'm not too like afraid of grabbing him there either, because no matter where he goes, he's still going to be productive. But even though they're like,
I don't think he's going to try. He's not going to.
I don't think they will either. They said they won't, but you never know. They might, like, if they get a bomb ass offer, you really think they're going to be like, we might and maybe should take this.
If someone gives you a first and second, then yeah, I can see that.
I feel like they should.
Don't be hating, Anthony. Judging by the stress I've seen people go through when it comes to fantasy football, the things people will destroy: TVs, cell phones, laptops, iPads, their children's dreams, and I'm good.
I don't understand any of that. Why? Like, why?
We're down to one more person.
We got one more. Okay,
one more.
Okay. I just think it's you don't have to take it that serious. One is fantasy football. Like, there has been some people that take it serious, and like I don't understand why, and it affects their relationship with the actual person themselves. And I'm like, seriously, dude, everything we've ever done or been with and life itself, and you're gonna evaluate our entire friendship, our familyhood through this league? Get out of here, bro.
I will never speak to you again.
Get out of here, man. Like, don't be yeah. There we go. We got it. Well, damn.
Yep.
Well, Did the 2 move to 7? Or did we lose the 2 and someone filled the 7?
Jake the Snake. I don't remember who was at 2 now. Oh, man.
Shia LaBeouf 1 and 2. Jake the Snake left. That's
Are you randomizing it? That's me. He might be randomizing it now.
Yeah, but he can't be randomizing if it's not full.
Yeah, we got to do one more. We need one person still.
You're randomizing when it's not even full, my guy. Or you randomize and whoever fills up the 7. You could just leave it there and leave it at the 7. That's fine.
Give me a second. Let me before you do that.
Do what?
I am going to.
How am I 11? Wait, hold on. So we're randomizing. How are you 1? We're random. Yeah, we'll just leave it at the 1.
Well, no, let me see if I can get someone in here real quick.
Someone will join it. Also, you have to. If I trust Zion, he's probably reposting it in the damn chat as well. So, got 2 auto drafters. All right, sweet. Once I see enough auto drafters here, I'm gonna back out. Otherwise, I would want to still continue. All right, here we go. I'll get Pollard there too. I just feel like once, and maybe it's because they got random, they didn't want it. We'll see if it gets filled. We randoed it and the guy left. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so it's like all of a sudden.
Yeah, just leave it for now. Just whoever gets the 7, we'll leave it there. I should put this in the chat, and then.
I mean, that's actually pretty good.
That's not what I wanted. I'm sorry.
Sent to us.
Delete that crap. How did copy that? Why did it do that? That was weird. Don't join that. There we go. There we go. That was so weird. Tight end Superflex. Hold on. Did you double tight end? You did double tight end. Oh, this is a Superflex one? Oh, I hate this one already.
Oh, you didn't realize it until now?
I hate this one already. I hate Superflex so much. I don't care. It's the 2 tight ends. Tight end premium, Superflex. Okay. So this means I got to get 2 QBs early before they all get snubbed. God, I hate Superflex so much, man. I'm sorry.
Only because it's not like real football.
It's not realistic. I like watching what I'm about to do. All right, let's see.
So 2 tight end premium. All right.
Where's the 7th guy at, man? How are we refreshing this and
it's
putting
only
it in
one guy? It's so weird that
there you go. All right, there it is.
All right, we're good. Never mind. Take it back.
All right.
All right, randomize it one more time. We're good to go.
I wouldn't.
Just call it a day. Stay.
Yeah, because if you randomize, that's how we lost that one guy.
All right, let's go.
So.
Oh, we lost one. Oh my God. Oh my God, I can't believe that. Oh, there it is. No, man, what the hell? It was just full.
Wait, yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, see, when you randoed it, they left.
It jumped out. Yeah, so it's just
don't do it. Well, once they fill it, yeah, leave it. Start it. Don't rando
just
it.
Start.
I'd say, all right. We could do is once all of us from our channels in there, rando it for us, and that's the spot you'll be at. But once these people we don't know, like these people, if they come over and watch, yeah, maybe. But I would start it soon before they leave. But yeah,
Let's go. Let's just do it now.
I see green dots except for the Hall of Famer. You got that.
There we go.
He'll get the notification. He'll get the notification. Let me turn that off too. What's the difference between the bell? The sound gives me this, right? Which I wish I could turn it down.
The bell is it? I thought that was the sound.
It's the sound to the draft. D Equinox Fantasy Football, what's up? Are you which I hope you're not in the other one I'm doing. I hope you're not in the other one I'm doing.
Did you just let go?
I'm still doing it. I'm just not like putting it here live.
Yeah.
I'm doing 2 drafts at once right now because of this. I might stop at round 10ish just because. Unless this Equinox guy is from the other draft. Yeah. Let me see. Okay. All right. But yeah, Equinox, how'd you find us? Is it obviously through one of these, right? I have this other one running, but I'm not showing that one on the screen. That one's already like round freaking 9. This one we just started. So yeah, okay. So here we go. We have Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, JJ, Justin Jefferson, not JJ McCarthy, Tyreek Hill, Christian McCaffrey, Breece Hall, and Jamar Chase.
So welcome to the chat, boys. These guys are pretty nice. Brian's cool. Brian, he's decent.
Whatever.
I kid, he's great. I kid.
Nobody likes you, Zion. Go away. I'm surprised these dudes are grabbing who they are here. I don't like that. Oh, perfect. I like that pick for you. I don't like that Zion's right here. Is it turnaround? Good, because I could snipe him back.
Yep.
I could snipe him back. But I don't think Zion and me are on the same level of takes. You know what? Just end it. Just get it done and over with. I don't want to deal with this. Oh, God, I hate Superflex so much. But I've done these before, so I know what to do. It's just like I went with Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow 1 and 2. Zion here went CJ Stroud, Sam Laporta. Went first tight end. Why? Because of tight end premium.
Tight end premium.
Tight end.
Yeah.
So that's not a bad choice either. And then Bryon here went with Breece Hall, Kyler Murray. Okay. Anthony's next. He went with Tyreek Hill in the first at the 105, and he's about to get his second one. So where are we at? We got Mike at 101. Anthony at the 105.
So Jordan Love. Okay, so you better get right now. Come on.
Is Equinox in here? Equinox is one of these, or is he in the other one that I'm no longer paying attention to? Yeah, I'm gonna have to dip out on that one. I'm sorry, guys. I'm dipping out on that one. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry, but I'm dipping out. This one started up.
Oh, when he was Saquon Barkley, he did not go Tua. Wow. Okay. Wow. That surprised me.
He's gonna say something that his fingers slipped, and he meant to get a QB there or some crap like that. So yeah. Patel, what's up? Ew, prime time. Have you guys bought it? No.
Not yet.
I hear it's great. TikToks, I've only seen 5P pages girls saying that they're single because the man. Oh my gosh.
Ain't no time for them anymore.
Well, it's been 11 years, dear.
Look, you gotta give him at least a week. Come on.
Yeah.
Them boys in chat.
The guy sucks. Yo, them boys, what's up, my guy? What's up, guys? Sorry, go ahead.
Like he said, hope all wells with both of you, Martin and Brian. Been wearing the jersey everywhere. I love it. That's awesome, man.
Stop your lying, bro.
It was cool because we giving away another jersey and the next 5 subscribers.
Them boys, if you can get another one, look, I'm capping these guys at 4. I'm giving the first choice of, like different styles, the first 2, right? And then the third one, what'd I say? Oh, player of their choice.
Yeah, they could do a player of their choice.
Any. It don't even have to be the team, like any. And then the fourth one they win, custom of yours.
Their last name. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm capping you guys.
Marvin Harrison Jr. went. Damn. Really? Okay.
So
straight with pride.
I'm putting them drafting league, so first 4 picks may be interesting, but I'm gonna snipe the heck out of Martin. You don't even know me, bro. You don't even know me.
Oh, I love being right in front of Martin. I love it. It's like my favorite.
Bryon knows me.
I know exactly what he's looking for.
Bryon knows me too well. And it's because we have off-stream chat sometimes. Like sometimes before chat, we'll log on 30 minutes before, or sometimes after we just sit here. Or even like just we'll text or something, right?
Let's go, team! Let's go!
Let's do a round check. All right. So Mike went with Patrick Mahomes and Dak Prescott and Kyron Williams for his first 3 picks. And we have Anthony went with Tyreek Hill, Barkley, and London. Still no quarterback on his super flex, which is kind of interesting. So I don't know what his strategy there.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
It really is. And then Bryon sealed his deal with his first 2 QBs with Herbert in the 3rd, Murray in the 2nd, and Breece Hall as his first overall draft pick. And then we got Zion here at the 110, who's about 2 picks away. Do I have anybody else who's in this chat in YouTube drafting with us right now? Like, if you have 2 screens, let me know, and we'll go over your team. I like to just talk about your guys' team. I don't trust Herbert.
I hear you. That's fine.
That's okay. That's okay. The fact is, like, a lot of people don't like the fact that Harbaugh's there and he's a run first type of coach.
Which might help him still, though. That's why I look at it and say he still might be okay. He still might do a lot better than everyone thinks.
Yeah. I think that it's going to be interesting because he really likes Herbert. I think they're going to have to fucking funnel the ball to passing game at some point because the running backs back there. I don't know, my guy. I don't know. I don't think that those running backs are going to survive. And then you got Vidal coming in. Vidal's going to be the answer at some point.
I think he is going to be the answer, yeah.
He's going to have to be. I don't think just recent history. You have Gus Edwards and J.K. Dobbins, who we've seen on Baltimore just collapse. Just collapse. They can't survive a whole season without getting injured. So who's his receivers? You got QJ and McConkey, Palmer, and Mike Gesicki. Those are his pass catchers. See, this is what I love to see. This, you see this question right here? That's a redrafter's crap. Answer question right there.
But I think
welcome back to Fantasy Football, Michael. We are here to give you all your fantasy football news and whatever the hell Tank says to you guys on Sunday morning.
He doesn't believe in his receivers, and I think that's wrong. I think you're wrong. I think he's still going to throw the ball. He's still going to throw for a lot of yards. Yeah. We're going to find that happening.
Michael, do me a favor. Look up Ladd McConkey and Quentin Johnson. Okay. And just pick your poison. Ladd McConkey might be the number 1 there. And he just entered the building 2 weeks ago. So, yeah.
And just saying, Harbaugh doesn't go places.
What? Ouch. Down population, you, bro. So, just finishing up the 4th here. I'm gonna read out the 5th round here as soon as Mike does his picks here. He's doing the turnaround here at the 5.
It's weird though. I mean, I'm not sure what exactly is going on.
Yeah, that
Everyone
was
has
you
different.
and Zion are thinking the same thing. What a wild, fun draft. Chad getting wild? I don't even want to open it. Is it like, should I open it?
It's weird.
Should I open it?
Yeah, I think it'll be fun.
It'll be fine.
It's weird though.
Here's a little weirdness for you. There you go.
There you go.
There's your
Gotcha.
weirdness. I think these are Zion's boys. That's why. These are Zion's boys. That's why. He knows these dudes. I feel like he knows 3 of these dudes. The primetime Snoop here is interesting, though. This primetime Snoop looks like he is drafting for interesting players that are good, but I don't think he realized it's a super flex.
Super flex and tight end premium.
I don't know what he's doing, my guy, but you know. Like, here's what Superflex throws me off so bad. I hate it so much because I have to be quarterback hungry at the very beginning, and I don't even want to. I hate it. Just throws me off. I hate it so much. I really do, but I understand the logic behind it, and I get it. It's fun. I just hate it.
I'm primetime stupid, and my shit keeps glitching.
But your players aren't bad though. Like Jefferson, Gibbs, Wilson. Like I like what you have. The problem is you have 1, 2, 3 teams ahead of you on this turnaround that might grab quarterbacks. Maybe. Before, no, 4 teams that might grab a quarterback. Anthony, you went McCarthy?
I mean, wow.
Explain yourself. Anthony, I want a paragraph right
He didn't
now
go Tua,
on
and
why
he went
you
McCarthy.
think J.J. McCarthy is the Messiah.
And he's not going to start.
This man is tanking year 1. He's tanking year 1. It's a dynasty league. He is tanking year 1.
That came back around quickly.
Yeah, it did. I kind of want to snipe you, my guy. I kind of want to snipe you, my guy. This is your boy. Hold on. What do you got? No, I'll just stick with it. I'll stick with it.
Okay, Nico. Okay.
I'll stick with it. Okay. All right. I think I got that established. Real quick. Now, notice this is Dynasty, and I have yet to grab a rookie. And that's okay. But all my guys are
young guys. Yeah.
I'm still going young. Like, these guys aren't, like, entirely, like, out of the league yet. So,
they're going to be around for a long time.
my startups before. Except for the Josh Allen year. That I went young. Just because
you don't have to go rookie just because it's a dynasty draft. You go young. Someone's going to be there for a long time.
Yeah. All right. So what did I do? I went. And let's repeat. So as of now, we're on the 6th round on the turnaround. Went with Jackson and Burrow for the 1, 2, 3, and 4. I went with Jonathan Taylor and Brandon Ayuk, Kenneth Walker, and Nico Collins. Zion went with C.J. Stroud, Sam Laporta, Travis Kelce, Jared Goff, Joe Mixon, and Stephon Diggs. Bryon went with Breece Hall, Kenneth Murray, Justin Herbert, George Kittle, Michael Pittman, and DeAndre Swift. Anthony here got himself his other quarterback with Stafford, McCarthy, and then his running backs are Saquon Barkley and Henry, with his receivers are Tyreek Hill and Drake London. Primetime getting his first quarterback here with Kirk Cousins. Interesting. Not bad. I gotta lower this. This is probably annoying. Huh? Kirk Cousins as quarterback with Rashad White, Chan, and then Garrett Wilson, Gibbs, and Justin Jefferson as the rest of his crew. Then we have Mike coming up on the turnaround as he has the 6-12 and the 7-01. See what he does here, and then we can make a move on. I probably won't do another update until like round 10 or 11. So and I'm only doing this just because, my one Spotify listener, wherever you are, I love you. So Mike's team with Patrick Mahomes, Dak Prescott, Kenneth Murray, Josh Jacobs, DJ Moore, Devontae Adams, and David Njoku. So there we are. We are starting the 7th round. Here, it's interesting to see how the minds of everyone's working. Some people prioritize other things over others. Now, I do realize it's a tight end premium, full PPR, and I'm still sitting here with no tight ends. And that's okay.
But it's okay because it's full PPR. So if you got good receivers that go along with it, it works. I mean, if your receivers get you 20 points and your tight end got you 10, but is premium, so it bounces out to 15 at a point and a half, you still win.
If this was half PPR, I probably would have grabbed another tight end here at the 6th. I don't think I would have went Nico Collins here.
So I finally realized, I never established my queue. And now I got my queue together, and now I feel better about everything.
I prioritize running back first. I like doing that too, just because they drop like flies. But no, you know what? No, I'm still sticking to that. Even in dynasty leagues, I get it. You'll have them for a good 4 years at minimum. Hopefully they pan out. Not all of them do. I'm in a situation where I had decent running backs 2-3 years ago, and now they're all looking like number 2s. My entire dynasty team have number 2s, and my best one is DeAndre Swift. But
your entire running back room is all.
But here's the thing: the moment one of y'all get injured,
come back to me.
I'll have the number 1 running back at that point. So I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried.
What did your bad decisions do for you? It always brought you right back to me.
All right. So I'm gonna have to go tight end here. I think maybe we'll see. I mean, there's still some good talent here left, so I don't know.
Yeah, I see some people still.
Yeah, I'll just go Dalton Schultz here.
The reason why you have to go tight end, at least one tight end, is because it's a 2 tight end premium. So there's 2 tight ends you have to play.
Yeah,
so
you have to. I might just snag them both here, to be honest. Why not?
I mean, why not? That's what you need to do. I mean,
I'm
not worried about it because I'm close enough that I like the tight ends that are left. So I feel like I'm okay. So I would encourage you, go ahead and do it.
I got triple stack. What you mean? What you mean, Willis? Houston. Hold on. What do you mean you got triple stack?
You got Stephon Diggs, you got Joe Mixon, and CJ Stroud. I know what you meant.
Yes, I'm okay. Houston. Okay, yeah. He does have the triple stack. Yeah, he does. All right, get rid of my tight end. See, and you know what though, and this is okay. Like I like this because
you still have talent now. Running back, wide receiver is okay still too. I mean, so I think you did exactly what you need. Oh, McCon. I almost cursed. I almost cursed at you.
Only because I don't play these type of formats. I know these type of formats. I just don't play them. So this is why I think it's good. Like I'm just doing it for fun because I know I'm probably more likely not going to be in a league like this anymore, unless it's best ball. So I don't have to look at it all year. If it's best ball, hey, I'll do it. I'm not looking at it, obviously, because I probably won't care. But some of these I just can't. So let's see here. Zion grabbed McConkey there. Xavier Worthy and Stephon Diggs as receivers. It's interesting. So that Rashee Rice there at the 8th is interesting. At the 805, Rashee Rice. He could be a dynasty winner in the next few years. But you're going to taxi him right now. I think your mic's muted. Oh, he's on the phone. He's on the phone. Okay. I didn't realize he was on the phone. My bad. But no, I'm thinking Rashee Rice here. If you have a 2 years, the sophomore year, you could put him in taxi. I suggest put him in taxi. I'm not saying don't not buy him, because he's a very good player. Next year it could be Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy,
which would be really nice. Or Hollywood Brown, depending on what Hollywood Brown does. This might be a team that he really succeeds with.
Yeah. So I hate that word. I have to double stack.
The double stack.
Is that a thing?
I mean, it's a stack, right? So I don't know what double stack actually means, but
I can't. Mark, I think it's because Mark kind of embedded it in my head, and then now, like, I hear it, it just irks me, man. I don't know what it is. Because a double stack to me would be
2 stacks.
I don't know, like
if you have you double stack, like you have to have 2 stacks, like you have to quarterback with receiver.
Yeah. So he now has a double stack.
Yeah.
With Stroud and Goff, because he has the weapons there, right?
Yep.
That's how I feel like a double stack would be. A stack to me is you have the weapon that goes with the quarterback. I don't know. I just can't. That word to me is just like, that word is almost sliding in with the same word as off season. There is no off season. Also, Bryon, don't hate me. I couldn't pass that up.
Dude, I saw him coming. I was like, oh, this is perfect. No one's going to get in my way. And then all of a sudden he gets in my way.
It's a Wendy's, though. I know. See? Yeah. That's a Wendy's thing.
That's Wendy's.
It's a Wendy's thing. You know what's funny? In the back of my head, I was actually thinking about that too. I'm like, that's a double burger, right? Like a double stacked burger. Someone should take Voldemort. No, absolutely not.
Oh my gosh. He's just trying to get you to say the name. That's all that was.
Take Voldemort? You're the one who wants him. You're the one bringing him up. I don't want Voldemort. Screw that guy.
He was literally trying to get you to say it. That's all that is.
What's stupid is we might have a Voldemort replacement in next year's draft, and that's going to be irritating. I better draft him, and he better do good. Because I have a feeling Washington desperately needs him. But that's next year's news. I'm not going to mention it now.
It's coming. You can see it coming. You see him coming. And he's going to do the Deion Sanders effect. I know what's going to happen.
What, new Voldemort or
new
current Voldemort?
New Voldemort.
What? New guy. I know. I know. I got you to say, yeah, you did. You know what's funny is during the offseason you missed it, man. You completely missed it. Both of us said it in the same stream. What was funny is when I said it,
I'm laughing
man over here laughed at me and then said it literally a second. He's like, I can't believe you said it. And you said, and he's like, literally the second after I said, there was nobody on stream for
we said nothing on stream.
A good hot 30 seconds. I was so
disappointed in myself. Oh my gosh.
Nobody was on stream. I can't believe you said, like, yours was more embarrassing because of mine.
It's more embarrassing because I'm making fun of you. I was literally like, look at you. How stupid was that? You said. I said that. I was like, oh, I can't believe I just did this.
I think he might be okay there with Kansas City.
I think so too. I think that's actually a really good pick.
I think he might be okay with Kansas City. I hope so. You know what? No, I don't hope so because Mark has him. I hope he doesn't do good because Mark has him. Hollywood Brown is a very interesting pick to me, though. And Andy Reid comes up with the most ingenious plays that I've ever seen in my life. So we'll see what happens. Will Levis there at the 10th.
I mean, you're going to need someone to back you up, So
That ain't gonna be him though.
I don't hate
That's a
it.
better pick right there. That's a better pick. Yeah, at least this man sniffs the field. Watson at least sniffs the field. Will Levis, well, yeah, so does he, but
He's
I
there.
don't think he'll be there next year.
I just think Baker Mayfield's still going to be fine. Baker Mayfield's not old.
No, isn't he like 26, 27?
27. So I mean, we have a decade of him. So I mean, having him on your team is always going to be a safe thing.
I don't like Hall of Fame's quarterbacks.
Will Levis, Drake May, Caleb Williams. That means he's losing the season. That's all. Caleb Williams could do fine.
He's banking on this Caleb. He's banking on Caleb. That's a lot. Like, guys, he is so primed to do good.
Which is probably the reason why he might not do good.
That's what I'm scared of. That's what I'm scared of. And you know what? It's going to be funny. And I'm going to laugh. I'm sorry, but I'm going to laugh. There is no way that you're surrounded with that much talent and you don't produce.
And if you don't, that means you weren't supposed to. That means you're not good enough.
He is a Heisman.
You'll know that immediately.
He is a Heisman Award winner, though. That'll give it to him. All right. Let's do this. Round 10 just finished. We're starting the 11th. Again, Mike with Patrick Mahomes, Dak Prescott, Williams, Jacobs, DJ Moore, Devontae Adams, Njoku, Aaron Jones, Sanders, Davion Sanders out of Carolina, Aaron Rodgers as his third quarterback, and then Keenan Allen wraps up his 11th round there. And this is a tight end premium superflex PPR 12 team. And then that is not a bad team so far. Patrick Mahomes is going to be there for quite some time, so you can, even if Rodgers retires, you can always replace him. Dak Prescott's probably going to be in the league for a couple more years, handful of years actually, to be honest. So I don't know why I said couple. So ixnay that. So he's got quarterbacks there. You got Anthony here at the 5th spot with Tyreek Hill, Saquon Barkley, Drake London, JJ McCarthy, Derrick Henry, Matthew Stafford, George Pickens, Ben Sinnott, James Conner, Hunter Henry, and Justin Fields, finishing up his 11th round.
The problem is 2 of those quarterbacks might not play. Like
just I love Fields. Yeah.
I love.
He's probably going to tank the season, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to.
He's going to look good next year, though. I mean,
or enough to. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. You know what? I'm gonna snag somebody here. I'll get a.
Ooh.
Hey, give me that run game.
I just
2 years ago he was before his injury, he was like on pace for like 3,000. He was doing.
I mean, before that turf monster came and got him.
Yeah. I don't believe in you. Oh, you're almost done. Oh my gosh, bro. Slim pickings here. Okay. Where was I? Bryan's team. With Brees Hall, Kyler Murray, Justin Herbert, George Kittle, Michael Pittman, DeAndre Swift, T. Higgins, Pat Freiermuth, Addison, Baker Mayfield, and Isaiah Likely, and he's up to pick his 12th pick here. So as soon as the previous owner picks, we'll say Nick Chubb. Okay.
Because we in this round, I could take a flyer on someone who could still return to form. This is the 12th round. You don't know he's going to end up being. So
guys, don't go off of that. Him lifting.
No, that has nothing to do with running. That has nothing to do with agility.
The moment he shifts and jukes people is when I want to see. That's where I want to see.
But that's why you don't know anything, and that's why you can't draft him to the end of the draft.
People
You
are
just
like,
can't.
damn, he's back and he's lifting this much. I'm like, that's fine, but that's because he's straight aligned. It's not like he's shifting. Once he starts shifting and putting pressure on one single ankle and going in that direction, that's different. That's
It's gonna be
different.
the ankle and knee that you're going to be looking at.
Yeah. So that's all glutes and hamstrings helping out. I'm not going off of that video, bro. I don't care what you say.
He is still the starting running back for that team, and that's why you say, okay,
Yeah.
whatever. But if you're counting on him, that would probably be a mistake.
Yeah. All right. So moving on with Zion, again, CJ Stroud, Sam Laporta, Travis Kelce, Jared Goff, Joe Mixon, Stephon Diggs, Xavier Worthy, Lad McConkey, White, Spears, and Russ Wilson, and D Hop as his 12th pick. I went here for my 12th pick. I did my 12 rounds now. I just finished with Jackson, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Jonathan Taylor, Brandon Ayuk, Kenneth Walker, Nico Collins. Then I went back to back with tight ends, get it out of the way, with Schultz and Komet. Then with Montgomery as my running back from Detroit, and then I took a gamble on Bryon here, see what he does in Kansas City. As my third quarterback, which I probably won't play him unless I really, really need to. Daniel Jones and Zach Moss as my fourth running back there. So we are now completing the 12th round on the turnaround of the 13th round. How many rounds is this, Zion?
Only 14.
Only 14? Okay, that's fine. I feel okay with what I got so far. Let me see what we have for roster bench. We got 2 more spots. Okay. All right. That's not bad. So, who else? Who do we have? We have Mike in here. We have Prime Time in here.
Wow, he took Chase Brown. Okay.
Prime Time's in here. That's what I haven't been reading off. I'm like, there's someone else. Let's do Prime Time real quick. So he has Justin Jefferson, Jameer Gibbs, Garrett Wilson, Devon A-Chain, Achan. Damn, I'm never gonna get rid of that A-Chain, am I?
Yeah.
Achan, White,
Cousins. Wow, early.
Yeah,
late.
Goddard, J.S. Singh, Cup, Bryce Young. Hang on, let me make my pick real quick.
Bryce Young, Godwin, Deontay Johnson, and then Zach Charbonnet. We had to play 2 tight ends, and right now he only has 1. That's my only thing. And then Bryce Young, I mean, no matter what you say, look at Bryce Young and Kirk Cousins. Those are 2 starting quarterbacks. So, I mean, could be okay.
Give me that damn pick. There we go. Okay. My last one. Here we go.
You know how much I hate when you look at the same guys. Man, I'm so mad.
Why? Why? Get over it, bro. All right. Okay. It's because we think too much alike. We know each other's strengths. Okay, so let me finish off. We just finished the last round of 14. So what I finished with, what I leave off? Monty, Brown, Daniel Jones, Zach Moss, and then I finished my last 2 picks with Ricky Pearsall and Jerome Ford. Zion finished his last picks with Xavier Legette and Chuba Hubbard. So overall, not bad. It looks like the most of us went with 2 tight ends at minimum.
Well, you have to because there's a 2 tight end.
Starters, yeah. And then you can always snuff one if you need to throughout the season. I almost went 3, but the talent there were just basically waivers. And at this point, if somebody's tight end goes down, that might be your guy.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll see. All right. So Bryon just finished up with his last 2 picks. Donnie Mitchell and then Quentin Johnson. And then Anthony finished his last 2 picks with Tucker Kraft and Gabe Davis. Anthony, I'm losing hope on him. Just FYI.
Gabe Davis, yeah.
I'm losing hope on him.
At prime time, you have to get a tight end now, right? Unless you're
I
not
would
here.
assume he would get a quarterback or a tight end here.
I'll go Gesicki.
I'd go tight end.
Oh,
Parkinson.
Yeah.
He's like second, third string. Second right there, right?
Second right now.
Yeah. So, all right. So, prime time with Parkinson and Zach Charbonnet there at the 13th. That is actually a really good spot right there. Getting him in the 13th round, that's actually really good. I'm surprised he was there. I didn't have enough time to scroll down and while I'm still reading chat and all that. So, and then who else? So after prime time, did Anthony. And then we got Mike here. At the last two picks, he went with Raheem Mostert and Romeo Doubs. I was looking at Romeo Doubs, but I decided to go with Ricky Pearsall just in case when
You're looking
Brandon
young, so I
does
understand.
leave, I have at least a receiver that's going to be up there at the number 2 spot, or at least a slot receiver if they go with another receiver following draft. Like Ricky Pearsall will be involved for the next couple of years because he's in the 3 spot now. If Ayuk leaves by next season, he'll still be at the 3 spot or the 2 spot, regardless of the situation, because Debo's there for the next 3 years, right? Is that what the contract here is?
Unless they trade him
trade
too.
him off. Right.
Yeah.
But I'm not planning at that point yet. But I think Ricky Pearsall will be involved at some point for the next handful of years. So that's why I went there at the 13th round. So
I just want to look at Mike's team again because I have a couple questions for you as
Mike's
you're
team?
looking through it. Yeah.
Zion said, everyone have fun. I love making it exciting for YouTube and have unique conversation. Can even partially
title 2 tight end.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing. Like I had to grab tight ends there back to back. I felt like I needed them. So all right, so let's do Mike's team here. Full breakdown. If you want to go ahead and read it off, I'll
All right, so Mike did a pretty good job. We got Pat Mahomes and Dak Prescott, right? And we got Kyron Williams and Josh Jacobs, which I ain't worried about both of those. DJ Moore and Devontae Adams, Joku. We got Jones from Minnesota, formerly Green Bay. I hate him. Jatavian Sanders, Aaron Rodgers. Well, I like in the 10th round. Keenan Allen, that man over there, Baltimore, and then Mostert, and then Romeo Doubs. What do you think about his running backs?
Well, they're all playing this year. It's next year I'm worried about. He could go down to one. He could go down to one running back in a single season.
Mostert retires. Jones could retire after this if it's not a good year. Josh Jacobs,
he'll be fine. He'll be there for the next 2 years.
He gets injured a lot. And Kyron Williams, it's going to have a battle on his hand if he doesn't come to camp correct. Blake Corum can give him some problems.
Oh, I think he already is. And here's the thing. I think they go 50-50. I think they go 50-50. And it wouldn't surprise me if the Rams go back to another running back in the draft next year. It would not surprise me. The Rams, if you've noticed in the last some odd years, they have always grabbed the running back every year. Every year they grab a running back. I can't remember how far it goes, but there's always a new rookie in town in the backfield running back for the Rams. So, yeah, I worry about that entire situation. For this year, he'll get playing time. It'll be Williams, but Corum could overtake him, and then they switch over to 60-40 because I do believe Corum is better than him. But Williams
has a set of skills that does work for that offense. But Blake Corum, I don't know.
They're almost alike. Like if Kyron Williams is the number one, it wouldn't surprise me either, or if Corum is.
Yeah, I see either one exactly.
Right. So I see how it's a little bit worrisome. Aaron Jones, of course, has to do good this season, and he's only doing it just to be spiteful against Green Bay.
Yeah.
So, and Mostert, they have been planning for him to leave, but as long as he wants to play, they'll keep him. They just got another rookie running back. And if he's still there next season, it's going to be interesting, but I don't know how long he's going to be and how long he wants to play. So, it's interesting.
And then when I look at his receivers, you got DJ Moore and Keenan Allen, both with Devontae Adams, which are all good, right? Keenan Allen can retire, Devontae Adams can retire. DJ Moore is good and young, and then Romeo Doubs, I don't know. I think for Dynasty, I would like going a little younger and at least grabbing one really young wide receiver.
Right. But there's also 14 rounds, so I'm pretty sure if we had a little bit more rounds, I'm pretty sure most of these rookies would have showed up by then, like more of them. But I do think that this is a win now team kind of thing.
Yep.
As for future, there is no future here. Like skills position, quarterback, he'll be fine. Skills position, yeah. I worry about.
I see five people that could retire at the end of the season.
Whether or not they get a good season or win
great season or not season, they could. There's 5 people that could retire, which is always a word.
Yeah. So let me catch up on chat. So lobby CDQ.
Lobby CDQ, I like to go. Yeah.
Had to take Love. He was in the 4. So also he's in here too. Where's he at? Okay. Okay, so I didn't. Okay, so I didn't know he was in here. Okay.
Let's go over his team.
So, not going to lie.
Wait,
almost
careful.
Got Voldemort tight end 3, so I can have the 4 QBs, and that's the thing. That's why he just ruins everything. Also tight end premium, and I think Mike just realized that it was tight end premium.
Tight end premium, and I think he realized it's
Dynasty.
Yeah,
that's what happens, bro. What? That's what happens. It's all right, man. It's all right. So I made it only 14 to keep people in. Otherwise, I do 18 to 20.
I understand exactly why you're doing it.
No, and then and dynasties are usually bigger, anyways. Usually, dynasties are roughly between 23-man rosters to 30. Usually, anywhere in the flex, and that's included with the taxi squad. So, wild draft for sure. Yeah, it was. I think a lot of strategies were going in. I think Mike was playing the redraft game, which if you look at redraft, this is a redraft team. It's like I said, it's a one now team.
Yep.
So you got to take into account a dynasty, and you got to take account that it was tight end premium, which he kind of has. So I'm not hating Mike's mentality here.
Voldemort works at tight end premium. It works.
100%. Because he could slide into both positions if you need him.
Yep.
I hate that so much. So, all right. Well, let's move on to primetime. Snoop was here. So
we're not gonna do lobby CDQ.
Say what?
Lobby CDQ.
We do lobby. Yeah. I know that primetime was somewhere in chat as well. But yeah, we do lobby CDQ. Christian McCaffrey, Jordan Love, Puka Nacua, Jaden Daniels. So he grabbed his 2 quarterbacks, Jordan Love, Jaden Daniels. Running backs, Christian McCaffrey, Isaiah Pacheco, Blake Corum, Chase Brown. Receivers, Puka Nacua, Zay Flowers, Tank Dell, McLaurin, and Wicks. Wicks is made a very good splash towards the end of the season and actually could be a very valuable asset to Jordan Love. And I like that he got him at the end with his Jordan Love.
Yep.
So he was thinking the entire time, if I'm not getting Christian or Romeo Doubs, which he went with Wicks before Doubs because Doubs was actually literally in this draft the
last one. I think, last pick.
It's irrelevant. So and for his tight ends, he went with Luke Musgrave, Okonkwo, and Noah Fant. I'm really liking this team.
I'm not sure if I do because I worry about Jordan Love and Jane Daniels being my only tight ends.
Quarterbacks.
Quarterbacks. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Quarterbacks.
gotcha.
I worry about that. Though I believe 100% that Jay Daniels is going to have a very good year, that's a very slippery slope. I mean, you have no backup either, and you're really relying on a rookie. So, like, if you would have grabbed one more, I
Daniels
would love
worries
it.
you more than Love, though, right?
Oh, 100%. I
Okay,
think
'cause-
Jordan Love will be fine, get you through. But Jaden Daniels does worry me overall. He's still a rookie. And he's thin, and the way he plays could be a problem, especially for a team that does not have good blocking. So
I think, though, because it's a super flex, he doesn't necessarily have to put a quarterback there, though. Because it's a super flex. It's not like
that's 100% true. 100%
two
true.
quarterback league. But these super flex end up being 2 quarterback leagues anyways, most of the time. What he can do is, if Daniels does horrible, right? Because he's got that rookie bug and he's just learning the
He's having
game.
a hard time.
He could load up with more talent there, probably leave Wicks in because he has Love. The issue is the bye week is going to hurt him. It's the playoff time for him that's going to hurt him. This team isn't a year one for Dynasty because of the Jaden Daniels picks and another quarterback. He's looking into the draft for next year.
I think it's going to grow well. I think it's going to grow well. It's a team that will grow.
It's very young.
Yeah.
So, like, again, I'm not hating this team. I like it. I really do. I don't think it's a year one win for Dynasty. But Daniels runs to show pretty high. Yeah, he does. He does. But if there's defenses out there that can stop Lamar, like they can, like, I don't think Daniels anywhere good as him, but there's defenses now that will have adjustments to it. What year was it? 2 years ago where Lamar just had a shutdown year on his run game?
I think he only had 600 yards. That's 2 years ago. He only had 600 yards, but I think he still did fine. Jaden Daniels is fast, but you don't want your quarterback behind that terrible line running so much.
Mm-hmm.
And that might come and hit you in fantasy.
Yeah. Yeah, and that I kind of agree there, Cyan. So hopefully off waivers, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Mm-hmm. So I'm not hating this team. I really like it for a dynasty startup. This is good because the talent's going to be there, and you have Daniels, Corum, even Tank Dale. I'll even go as far as Tank Dale's and Flowers and Puka Nacua. All these guys are going to be there on their respective teams for a good handful of years, and Bryon and Wicks, like they're all going to be there. You don't have to worry about them retiring or getting.
You have no retirement problems.
Yeah, so you should be good. Okay. I'll just read his when we get to his team. Let's go Anthony. Let's go back to Prime Time. Is Prime Time still here? If Prime Time's still here, I'll go back to him. If he's gone, I won't. Anthony's here. I know he's here. He's usually always here. Tyreek Hill. So go ahead. You do this one.
Yeah. So we got Tyreek Hill and Saquon Barkley. It's interesting. You got Drake London. I think that was one of the things he ran out of time. And then JJ McCarthy as his first quarterback off the board in the 4th round. That was interesting. You got Derrick Henry and Matt Stafford, which I do like that. George Pickens, Ben Sinnott, which I don't like as much. James Conner, Hunter Henry, Justin Fields, Jacoby Myers, Tucker. We got Kraft and Gabe Davis. Man, that's an interesting mix of people. I don't know who's going to play quarterback for your team. Anthony,
Stafford. That's it.
That's all you have one, and you're going to have to play in a tight end premium. I don't. Sinnott's not going to. Sinnott's not going to be amazing right off the bat. I think Kraft's probably your going to be your most consistent tight end
over Musgrave. I don't think so. I don't think he outperforms Musgrave.
No, I'm saying Hunter Henry is going to be hit and miss, right? Because it's in New England, right? Vincent is going to be. We don't know what they're going to do in Washington as far as the
I see
tight
what
end
you mean
goes.
now. I see
And
what you mean now. Yeah.
Kraft's going to be the ones who are on the field the most. Even though Musgrave is the better tight end, at least Kraft has the opportunity to get something. And the tight end premium, I would have went probably a little earlier with the tight ends or someone who's a little bit better pass catcher. But this is what you went with. I'm not hating on it. Just I will worry about those things.
What I can say about his team is he's going to have the number 1 draft pick for the next 3 years. His run game is going to hurt him.
Yeah.
2 of those running backs are probably going to be gone by next year.
2 of us, only 3. And then left with Saquon.
Barkley can leave next year. If Philadelphia gets the Super Bowl this year, that man's retiring.
Saquon's not. No, Saquon's so young.
Why not? Leave on a good note. You're only getting league minimum. Why the hell would you not?
Saquon?
Leave.
Oh, Saquon's making $14 million a year.
Yeah, I know, but they're not going to re-sign him after this deal. I don't think so, man.
I think he has 3 years. I think Saquon
after this deal.
After this year, after this deal, he would retire. If they retire, he would retire at 30, 31. I can see that. I can see Saquon retiring at 30.
He's old, man.
So he has 3 years to get this done.
We'll see. I think he can. I think Philadelphia should be in the works to get it. I think that they just need to. They're so on paper. They have everything that's good for them to win. Yeah. I think they can win. I think they will win. I also think that the Niners can win, and they will win. So those are the 2 teams for me right now. And I also think that about Baltimore, but Baltimore has slightly more holes to fill than they do these other teams.
I agree.
So
I got the Eagles in the Super Bowl this year.
So do I. And here's the thing. I'm looking at this roster. He's going to have to go running back heavy next year in his first-round draft pick.
Yeah.
Because his receivers are just fine. Pickens, London, Hill, he can at least survive with those 3. Myers might get dropped, and Davis probably will get dropped.
Yeah, but the problem is Hill probably only has 2 years there now, right?
That's true. But at least he has Pickens and London.
Yeah.
He has those 2 spots. He's probably going to have to go tight end here soon. It wouldn't surprise me next year's draft. He goes whether or not Fields is placed somewhere in a starting position next year. And if McCarthy is probably in the starter next year as well, because Stafford could retire. This team is very risky.
Yeah.
I think he's going to have to go running back 1, tight end 2. He's not.
I have to go quarterback 2, depending on what's going on. Yeah.
Anthony's interesting.
But if it falls right, he's okay. But there's some risk in that team. There's a lot of risk in that team.
The disrespect. I don't like my. It's Dynasty. What? All right, defend yourself. Defend yourself right now. Tell me why. I just don't see. Fields has to go in if Russ gets hurt. Otherwise, that pick becomes a 4th-round pick, right?
Yep.
McCarthy has to deal with freaking.
He's not going to start right away.
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold's going
Sam
to start.
Darnold right now.
Yeah. I think JJ McCarthy sits the entire year.
Okay, and your running backs, James Conner's going to get outbeat by Benson. Benson's coming in, and he's going to be the new hotness. So James Conner's done after this year.
James Conner starts 9 games this year. Week 10 or 11 gets replaced.
He might go 50-50 this year. Okay. Henry's on his last team, who I think, I get it, but you can see the decline. You've seen it in the last 2 years. We said this before. You can see the decline. He's still good. He's still better than half the league. Does he decide to hang it up next year or the year after that? It depends. So that's what I'm saying. As for a dynasty, you have to go after these positions real quick. And because it's a super flex, quarterback's going to have to go in the first round. You'll have the next few quarterbacks, but the next year's draft class sucks.
So, yeah. But if you get the 2026 first round, I think you might see some talent coming out of there next year. I think that might be a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 2026 draft QB, I could see you being happy. But I think it's going to take 2 years to rebuild everything that you want in out of that roster because it's Dynasty.
I think he left. Either he's typing up a paragraph or he left. I
do like I like doing it with Anthony, but I think Anthony would have probably done better if he was, first or second. And it was us putting him in, what is it, 6? Is that 6 or 5th?
Yeah,
that hurt him.
I don't think that, Zion. That is a lie. That's a lie. Do you know why? Because that was a community based. I had other people in there that brought that down to 12. That was not me saying I think they're at 12.5. That was us.
I'm at 13. I'm at 13
That was
for the Eagles.
Us. And as a matter of fact, Zion, I had them higher than 12, and somebody had them lower, and we had to go down to 12.
Yeah, I'm at 13, so I'm not this. They're not going to win every game.
No, they're not.
The NFC East is going to be tough, and the NFC, there are some tough games they have on their schedule. So we'll see.
Anthony's used to this. Anthony's used to I don't know. Anthony knows this. And Anthony is our number one guy. Of all the people here,
you can't give him number one because he's going to do really, really good too. So
Zion, we love Anthony. We've never met this man, and we've never anything about this man. Okay, the fact is that he's been here ever since he's met us. That we've gave him moderation powers. That shows him why we love him and we like him.
He has our back, so we have his back.
I could talk so much crap to him, and I know he won't leave because I know he gives us crap all the time. Zion, you don't understand. Anthony could be a dickhead too, all right? So that's
he come after me. Come on.
No,
on my own show. On my own show.
Right here, look. We've been rebuilding for years. Yeah, exactly. You'll know exactly what it's like. You'll know exactly what it's like. You could live it real life with your team here. Old running back rooms, 17-0, 15-2. You're all over the place.
Yeah,
you're all over the place.
They're 13-14.
Yeah. So look, I don't like Anthony can play the Dynasty League, and that's gonna be interesting. Lobby CDQ we just did. Primetime never answers, so he's probably gone. Bryon, we could do Bryon real quick. Kyler Murray, Justin Herbert, Baker Mayfield. It's not bad. Young. Then they're all starting. So and Baker Mayfield was hot fire last year. So
hot fire at the end of the year too, man.
Yeah, I like it. You got Nick Chubb, DeAndre Swift, and Breece Hall. That's it. So Swift is in the middle of the pack, but he still does good. Breece Hall is probably going to be at the top of the pack, and Nick Chubb is not going to be Nick Chubb anymore, but he can still produce, and I think he does just as good as Derrick Henry numbers. Like, he's not as good as they used to be, but still better than half the league.
28, so yeah.
Yeah. So Nick Chubb I need him to do the cone drill and do the ladder. Once I see videos of him doing the ladder is going to be the most important one because when you do the 1 foot in and 1 foot out and you're bouncing back and forth, that puts a lot of pressure back and forth. Unless I don't like doing the 2 feet into the squares of the ladder. It's got to be the 1 foot in because you have to bounce back out from the other side.
2 foot, yeah, the 2 feet when you're going 1, 2, 2, 2 out and 2 out, 2 out, 2 out, 2 out.
You can just stay. You can stay upright the whole time.
Yeah,
but the one you have to go out.
And it's such a rhythm thing, and you have to cut. You have to cut every single time. So you're 100% right. And it's more of a running back drill as far as the ladder goes. Anyway, I actually would want him to do receiver things for me to see if his knee's okay. I want him to catch the ball and then cut, going both directions. And I want to see how that goes. You want him
to do a hitch.
Just want to see, you catch it and go both directions. I want to see which one you're going. Even a running back scat route. Can you handle the scat.
Mhm.
There's a lot of stuff. Hit me up when you come to Florida. Hooked you up with some free tickets to Disney. You got the Universal with free parking. Hey, we can still do that, Zion. I'm proud of going back to Disney in October.
It's probably just gonna be him because it's gonna be on his day off at work. You get days off while you're out there, right?
Of course.
Okay, all right. They don't work you to death, all right?
They can't
I-
because I'll just leave.
I know. There was 1 week you went out there and you couldn't. You literally.
No,
Couldn't.
I was so busy that first when we opened the
It was the
restaurant, but
confrontation week, right? Like it was like you barely made it. I think we were doing the rookie reports. I think it was like October or something like that.
we had just opened that new restaurant there, and I was like, oh my goodness. But we might be opening in Fort Lauderdale, and when I go out there for that, then I'll be able to just drive the 2 hours to Orlando.
Okay, yeah, that's not bad. That's not too bad of a drive. That's like podcast and a half. That's like 2 of them right there. And I'm here. The disrespect on my running backs. His running backs are worse. My running backs are worse. Okay. Are you talking about? Are you talking about Bryon?
Because my running backs are not worse than you. Breece Hall is not worse than anyone you got.
This year, I give it to Anthony. This year,
I like
Barkley,
Saquon,
Henry, and Connor, who are
I
all
think Connor's going to be defeated by a rookie. I like Henry, so I can't sit there and talk to you about Henry because I don't know what Nick Chubb is going to be. I took a flyer on Nick Chubb. I have no idea what he's going to be. But I don't have to worry about beating you because it's tight end premium and you don't have tight end.
Swift is Swift
behind this Bears offensive line. He could be very, very good.
Very good. But then at the same time, what if they like split back him just to save him towards the Swift, man?
The running back room in Chicago is really interesting. And I think Khalil Herbert might not make the team. So that's what's going to be really interesting. But Swift's going to get a lot of run. Swift's probably going to get 1,200 yards rushing.
You're going to look at running back by next draft too.
Well, I have to only have 2.
Your first draft pick is going to be running back. I don't think you'll go after quarterback because you're set.
I'm set for quarterback. I'm good at wide receiver with, Pittman, Higgins, Addison, Mitchell, and Johnson. I'm good at wide receiver for a while too.
Yeah. What's up, Brandon? Oh crap! You clicked on it. My bad.
No, I didn't. That wasn't me at all.
Oh really? Did I just? Oh, the comment came in when I.
What up, B?
So, for this season, 2024, I'll go with Anthony's running backs. But next year, he's not going to have any running backs. He'll have 1, maybe 2.
I like my receivers, my tight ends, my quarterbacks, all better than anything he has. All right, B. I don't mind your running backs. Your running backs are old, but I'm also have to get some. But Breece Hall's young. DeAndre Swift is actually young. If anyone doesn't, know that
he's 26.
He's only 25 years old.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he's only 25 years old.
Oh, he's 26. It's only 1 year off. Yeah, he is 25. Holy shit.
He's only 25 years old. So I mean, I have 2 guys under the age. I have Breece Hall's 23. DeAndre Swift's 25. So 2 guys under the age of 25 as my running backs, and then I have. Nick Chubb, who I don't know, he might be 28, but his knees are like 50. So I have to go right back after that. But I think dynasty wise, I'm okay. I'm okay.
But I'm out on Quentin Johnson, probably more routes with Palmer. Yeah. I don't know. QJ is going to be interesting there. I don't know how they're going to deal with that. Their first round picks is as bad as mine at Q's numbers, and it's not a good list. The thing is with what you have is. Wait, I did his already, right?
Yeah, we already did.
Chargers are going to be
being my last one, knowing it's a stack that works. Adonai Mitchell, I like Adonai Mitchell. I like Addison. I think T. Higgins is a number 1, and Pittman's a number 1. So,
and a full PPR, Pittman and Anthony Richardson, they connect.
Yeah,
they really do connect. So, I like it. That'll take y'all to Disney. There you go.
Sounds good to me.
4
Fort Lauderdale.
Okay. Also, I work a lot in October, so I'm not sure I'll figure something out. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be out there. We'll just talk. We'll figure it out. I could tell when we were talking where you live. I was like, oh yeah, okay.
Zion says your running back room is rough. Not gonna lie, but if Chubb comes back and decent, yeah, that's the thing though. It's a big guess, man. It's
And
a big
no,
if, to be honest.
I think Brees Hall is the third best running back in all of the game right
He
now.
should cover what most of these running backs can do.
Yeah.
Should. Outside of injury, let's hope that. So
Brees Hall there, I think this year he's gonna have a really good time. And then you have Swift. I'm telling you, Swift is gonna be behind the line. The Bears line is gonna be really good for them. You'll be surprised. Oh my goodness.
I hope so, man. I hope so. Oh wait, I see you got 3. Never mind, you're good at tight end. Just another shout out for you. Okay. Shout out for y'all. I mean, if you, I don't mind it. You don't have to, but I appreciate it. Random question: over under. These 4 quarterbacks will run for over 600 yards. Lamar, Rich, Daniels, and Caleb. On those 4, so every single one of them have to have over 600. Because if this is a total of them getting 600, that's too easy because Lamar will do that by himself. I'm so scared for Caleb. I don't know if the Bears want him to run. Are you muted? Are you on the phone again? Is it me? What's going on? Am I muted?
No, I'm muted because
Did you get another phone call again?
Yeah, I had another phone call with the
I need you to put
emergency.
your phone on. You're talking and I don't see. Your phone calls are stupid.
Question over or under these 4 QBs will run over 600 yards.
I'm gonna say under, man. Just because of the unknown. I really think Chicago's not going to try and make Williams run that much.
Caleb won't run. They're not going.
He's not a running quarterback.
He's elusive. He's not a runner.
He's not a runner. That's not his first look to go run. I think if anything, Caleb is going to be the one that hurts you there. If Daniels gets it, cool. Richardson probably might get it.
If Jaden Daniels goes over 600 yards, he's not going to make it through the end of the season. That's what I'm going to tell you. 600 yards is a lot for a quarterback. It's a lot.
But he's also a runner, though. He could do it.
Justin Fields didn't run for 600 yards his rookie year.
No, I don't think that Caleb will.
And Justin Fields is a good runner. Unbelievable runner. He didn't do that.
I know at one point he just said, fuck you, I'm just doing my own thing.
Yeah, it's like, I got it. Yeah. You ain't got to block for me.
That was the frustrating. I don't know. When Fields is frustrated, that man balls out. I think his advances metrics were not good. Take Roshan over Chubb in the backfield, yeah.
Roshan will not be right now he's still third string running back. Yeah, I know because I'm there all the time. Roshan's still third string till Khalil Herbert gets out.
Mm-hmm. So. Okay. Zion. CJ Stroud, Jared Goff, Russell Wilson. All starting, all pretty good.
I like it.
Russell Wilson going to be that filler whenever the other 2 aren't starting.
As long as he doesn't get hurt.
Say what?
As long as he doesn't get hurt, I like it.
That's assuming he doesn't get hurt and assuming that they don't make the switch to Fields, which I don't think they will. I think they're going to keep Russ in as long as they can. I don't think they're going to make the switch. I think they'll give Fields the reps at the ones all season. But I don't know. I think Tomlin has plans for him for the future. I think that Russ is just kind of that fill and do for the season. I don't know.
If at any time they go like 2-4, 2-5, they will make the switch. They will make the switch to that. I think 7 games is Russ. And if he has a winning record, he stays. If he has a losing record, Justin Fields will start. And then they will end up at 500. 1 game above 500 somehow.
Yeah. He's ranked 32. He's ranked 32 because he's behind a starter too. And if you're backup for being 31, that means he's over a starter somewhere.
Yeah.
Coaches draft Roshan and sign Swift. Yeah, but
Yeah, that means they paid Swift money.
you can't deny the talent of Swift. I think Roshan should be the 2.
I think Roshan is the best running
Should be
back to ever be a 2. Like he's perfect, built for a 2, being a number 2 running back.
Yeah.
Last season you saw that he's good at blocking. He's not explosive running, but he's good at running. He's not explosive at catching, but he has good hands.
Mhm.
He is perfect at being a 2. But Khalil Herbert is explosive at running. So they're going to give Herbert the opportunity behind Swift.
Yeah.
And Roshan will be the guy who comes in afterwards.
Could be the odd man out. Yeah, I think so too.
So Herbert, and they're looking to trade him, but they will keep him on a team if no one wants to trade for him.
All right, so moving on from his quarterbacks, you got his runner Joe Mixon, Zamir White, Tajay Spears, and Chuba Hubbard. Not anything crazy special that's going to be like balling out. Like Tajay Spears now has to deal with Pollard.
Yep. Chuba Hubbard has
problems. Dealt with Henry there, so I don't think his numbers are going to be far too off of what he did last year. Zamir White, I don't believe in him. I just because he's the Raiders and he's not Jacobs. But I think that Zamir White is going to be majority of the game. So he could be decent. I don't
think fantasy Dynasty, I don't think it works.
For Dynasty? No, I don't think so.
Same thing.
Joe Mixon will get some work in. I think I like it, but Zamir White, he's gonna be there though. If they even if they bring in another running back, he's still gonna be
I don't think I could see him
going away.
Oh, if you go, no, this year he will. This year he will. I see them cutting him next year once they realize what they got,
or bringing another one, and then he's just going to be forced to be the 2, which could be valuable. I don't know. We'll see what the Raiders do. Raiders are kind of interesting to me, and Chuba Hubbard,
I still like. I trust him.
If Brooks is there, Miles Sanders is there.
Yep. And somehow Chuba Hubbard's going to still get there. Somehow
Chuba Hubbard
gets something.
Will be the more consistent of the 3. Yep. I don't know if Miles is going to do anything here on Carolina anymore. I don't think they believe in him, and he's so good, which sucks because we've seen what he can do in other teams. And what he did in Philadelphia just didn't translate to the Panthers' offensive scheme or whatever the hell they got going.
You're behind a great offensive line and you're going to a bad offensive line.
Yeah, so it is what it is.
Zion says White will be a top 10 back. Watch. Yeah, Rashad White, not Zamir. Rashad White will be a top 10.
Zion, there's no way he's going to be top 10. There's no way. No way. He's just speaking stuff now. And then the receivers, you got Stephon Diggs, Xavier Worthy, Lattimore McConkey, D-Hop, and Xavier Legette.
It's good for you being young.
It's pretty young.
It's young. It'll grow. And you still have Stephon Diggs wise there. Too. Yeah. So he has some good people that will produce, and he has some people that will come in later. It's nothing to write this huge greatness, but it's good. Mm-hmm. And you have a stack. So
yeah. And then with Sam Laporte and Travis Kelce, you probably got Dominic there. Yeah. Definitely probably the best in the entire room. So I Kelce supposedly wants to play for another 2 years, so we'll see. And Sam Laporte is Sam Laporte. He's probably going to be the next Kelce here once Kelce leaves.
Kelce, you got Kelce's kid.
Kelce's going to be the new. Yeah, or Laporte is going to be the new Kelce when Kelce's done. So by that point, he'll probably have another draft pick here, getting another tight end eventually. So, and the next few years, we have some not too bad tight ends coming out. So I'm excited. I think between you and Anthony, probably end up getting another tight end here next year.
You don't have to, because if one of them get hurt, then obviously you can't play anyone else. But I like his tight end.
Yeah. So let me go back to him when he's talking about his team, but or I could just skip it. I don't know where the hell. I already lost it. Yeah, he was talking about his team earlier, and I already lost it. All right. Why will be top 10? No, Hubbard is just for Brooks being hurt. Yeah, but that's it. That I think they're gonna running back by committee and Panthers. I really think they will. They're gonna run all three. I don't think they know what they're doing at times, and I think they're just gonna run all three. I think that's what this. So it's a 1.25. So there'll be yeah. So again, like I said, you have the best running back room. So you're just repeating what I said.
100%.
Just repeating what I said. Yeah, absolutely. And Kelsey, like I said, he's going to be there for the next 2-3 years. Supposedly, is what he wants to do. And you have Sam Laporta. So I'm not hating this team at all because you have guys that are going to be there for quite some time, and your draft isn't going to be too scarce on having to replace certain positions because you have the age there that you have guys still that are going to be set there. Like you're not going to lose an entire position in a single year or two. Like if you draft that position and it busts, you can go to the following year and get that other position or get that same position to replace of a retired player. Because Tajay Spears, Chuba Hubbard, and Zamir White are also going to be there. Joe Mixon probably be the first one gone out of retiration, or he's just going to just fall out of the face of the earth. And same with Kelsey, and same with probably Russell Wilson. I think Wilson calls it before golf does.
I think so too.
And
I think Russell Wilson calls it. Russell Wilson's 36, guys.
Yeah, and then D Hop and Diggs will call it here soon in the next couple of years, but he'll still have guys there where some of these teams have old age at a certain room, and then they have to look into that room and constantly draft that position until it's fixed. I hate that. So, I'm not hating this team.
Yeah, no, it's a good, strong team.
Yeah. I just need to look into quarterback next year, and then if I want some RB, yeah.
You're running back. We don't know what
Probably
running back's going to be.
back.
Yeah, I think running back you might end up having to go first.
Mm-hmm. And then probably quarterback the following pick or even the following year. Like the thing is, the quarterback position is going to suck next year for these rookies. So yeah, and you're no rush either. Exactly. So, yeah, I'm not. So, go ahead, Anthony. Do mine, and then we can shut it down.
All right. So we got Martins over here. We got Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Daniel Jones. So Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow are going to start. Those are great. Those are both MVP candidates. So I think that works. Daniel Jones is a safe play. You know, he's a safe. He's going to probably start most of the year. So that works. His running back room with having Jonathan Taylor, Kenneth Walker. I love that. And then David Montgomery, I think is the best number 2 running back. He's almost the number 1 running back. Then you have Zach Moss and Jerome Ford. If you're not getting anything out of Nick Chubb, that means Jerome Ford is getting a lot of playing time, right?
Yeah.
That's just how it works. And then Zach Moss being the number 1 guy in Cincinnati, someone has to run the ball. Yes, Chase could come up and do something, but right now, that's a solid running back room. It might be the best running back room I've seen out of all the rest of these teams.
Honestly, I just grabbed it because I had Burrow too.
But you just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 running backs, and they work. As far as we go wide receiver, we got Brandon Ayuk, which we don't know we're gonna get out. Nico Collins, I think we can get out of him. He's gonna be really good. Hollywood Brown, being that low in the 10th round, getting him who could possibly be a number 1 type of wide receiver there. And Ricky Pearsall tells you that you're going to be good for a couple of years. All these guys are pretty young. I like that too. Tight end, we got Schultz and Komet. Komet's going to be good for a while. Schultz has signed a 3-year, over $30 million deal.
Yeah.
So he's going to be there for the next 3 years. So you actually are good for the time being, even going into, if you're looking at it as a dynasty. So I think that's a good overall team. Already did a good job.
Yeah. I felt a little different about receivers. This tight end premium thing kind of threw me off, and the QB situation threw me off. Otherwise, I probably would have gone a little bit more receiver. But in this situation, I think I'm going to go receiver first next year. because I think everything so far on my team is still going to be on the respected teams and young enough to I don't have to worry about retirement. Or
Ayuk is going to be a different team, but he's going to be
but he's still going to
still
ball
number
out.
one, right?
Yeah,
Nico
he's still gonna
Collins
ball out.
is the number one in Houston right now. Tank Dell could be wherever he was. Nico's going to be the number one. Howard Brown could possibly your number one in Kansas City. So that's 3 number ones, guys. And Pearsall's only going to get better as
Collins. I don't know.
leaves.
Diggs and Dell are there. It's going to be like a
I
share.
don't think Stephon Diggs is going to do as much as everyone thinks he is. I think CJ Stroud is a guy who likes his guys. He's a loyal guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that, and we're going to find that out, that Diggs doesn't get as many catches that we thought he was going to get because of how loyal he really is.
We'll see. I hope he doesn't. He's not a cancer there year one. I don't think he will be, though. Not year one. But we'll see. But yeah, no, I felt like Ricky Pearsall grabbing him at the end there because
if Brandon Ayuk leaves, he just steps into your number 2.
Right.
And now you got
even if
number
they get
one,
another receiver next year, he's still going to be involved in the offense.
Exactly.
So I'll probably go into the draft next year and get, I don't know, somebody like Mbuka or something like that probably coming in. I don't know. We'll see. But that's how I felt about this team. I don't know if is Shia LaBeouf still in here?
Ayuk to the Raiders.
I thought I just saw his name.
For Adams. Brandon Ayuk is so young.
Yeah, Zion's still asking. Is Shia? I don't know if Shia's still here. I don't know. So yeah. No Burton? No Burton. No. I felt like with Jamar Chase still freaking there, and that's the number one guy, and T. Higgins is still there, I guess, but Burton no different from Pearsall in my eyes because there's still going to be the third spot slide into number 2 spot, and I think by next year I can grab whoever the Bengals and 49ers decide to draft as their next replacement receiver for. So let's put it this way. Pearsall and me and Burton, the way I think of Pearsall and Burton are the same because they're the number 3s to the T. Higgins Ayuks, to the Jamar Chase, Deebo Samuels. Okay. T. Higgins gone next year, Bryan Ayuk gone next year, right? So what do these 2 rookies do? They slide it. Or if these 2 teams decide, let's go number 1 draft pick wide receiver, do they really move? No, they stay at their spots. So I felt like
San Francisco has to keep Pearsall. That's what Pearsall's a stronger.
Yeah, but they stay at the same spots. If they go receiver again, Pearsall doesn't move.
I think he goes to 2 no matter what. I don't think
if they get a number 1 draft pick,
because it's still going to be the 30th. Yeah, I don't think the first thing it's going to be the 30th pick, right? And it's not going to be the best. I think if they do it's going to be.
Does the margin move that much though?
Or you have a young guy who's already been in the system.
I know that, but I'm just saying, like, does the margin move that far from both of them? They're going to be within the same tier system and same range.
That's true. But I also do.
Should I have gotten Burton? Yeah, probably.
Because that would be in your stack.
Because it would have been the stack. Yeah, probably. But I was looking at Pearsall just because, I don't know. I like Ricky Pearsall. Like, at this point.
You get best available now and you worry about the stack. If it falls to you, that's fine. There's other things like Deebo Samuel being the number 1 wide receiver. That means there's a lot more to eat because he's not going to catch 150 balls. That's just the fact. Jamar Chase on the other end, it will get 150, 160 targets. He's a true number 1.
But Deebo's getting older, and I think that's why I feel like Ricky Pearsall will be overtake that a little bit way. And like eventually, like 3 years from now, Jamar Chase is still going to be Jamar Chase. Deebo is going to be old man Deebo, who probably won't be able to keep up what he used to be now. Like I'm saying, like Pearsall to me has a better chance for fantasy for the next 3 years. By then, I'll probably freaking replace him anyways. I'll probably trade him off anyways. To be honest, like I don't know how long they're going to keep Purdy there. I don't know how long. I mean, they probably will keep him there for a while. But again, Kittle might be gone.
Yeah.
Debo might be gone, and Ayuk's gone next year. Burton still has to deal with Jamar his entire career.
So Kittle's 30. I think Kittle plays 3 to 4 more years. That's it.
I don't know. That's just my logic. I feel like Pearsall was just in a better situation future-wise. So that's why I didn't go Burton. So sorry if but I understand. I have Joe Burrow. Yeah, probably would have made some type of sense, but you don't always have to get the stacks. Stacks don't usually always get you championships either.
Get your best available. That's usually
I like having a QB wide receiver hack option. When I did with, oh my goodness, wow, Culpepper Moss, CDQ just jumped in the time machine, y'all, and he just came back.
Hey, guess what? And he probably won that draft. It's probably on pen and paper. With pen and paper, it probably was. There's no computer drafted nothing, but he was calculating the stats from a book. But hey, I like.
You're right though, and then I'm not wrong, but I just feel like Burton, Pearsall's way better than Burton. Not and it's choice, man. Like either way, I could go wrong. You make sometimes your number 1 draft pick becomes bust. It happens. Mm-hmm. Question: what in the next year's draft strengths? Oh, what is next year's draft strengths? Is there a site I can go to that tells me what next year's draft position strengths? I don't know any sites, bro. I just go off of what for me because I studied this because of my internship. I just have to watch film on these guys and I have to turn in reports for these guys. So I just kind of know.
Go to NFL Draft Buzz, and then you look at your overall rankings to go along with your position rankings, and that kind of
not a bad one.
That's
not a bad one. Yeah,
decide how that ranks. And
but I feel
what you'll see running back is a lot better than it was this year. You see wide receiver is going to be 100%. A little bit taken back than what we had this year. I think we have a much better wide receiver room this year than we're going to have next year. Then you're going to see how bad the quarterback is actually going to be next year. Don't be surprised if next year's first round is full defensive players.
It will be. DBs are going to be really good next year. But we do what we normally we normally say it like, hey, look, next year's we say it all the freaking time. Next year's QBs suck. The running backs are way better next year. Like this year's QBs, say what you want to say about Trey Benson and Brooks. I get it. They are the best ones this year. But next year's running backs, if you took Brooks and Benson and threw them in next year's draft class, they will be the 5 and 6.
Yep, probably.
And to me, I say that sucks because if you're not getting the top 5, you suck. Like, I'm sorry, they don't suck. They're just going to be number 2s. Okay, I think the Cardinals, if they go by next year, if they get another running back or something in the early, who knows? Henderson could be in there, and then it could be Henderson and Benson.
Dude, Ohio State has 2 top 5 running backs.
That's crazy.
Judkins and Henderson, 2 of them.
I would take Henderson over Benson any day.
I'll take Judkins over both of them.
Right. I'm just saying, next year's quarterback or running backs, way better than this year's. And this is why that the market for running backs this year is going to hurt, because teams are going to realize, oh crap, they're either old or running out of their contracts because they got them 2-3 years ago. And now the running back market's going to go up. I think it goes up to 11 to 12 probably, because right now it's at 10 and a half or 10.1. Yep. It should go up to
10.1 right now. I think you're going to get to 12 something like that.
Yeah. Preston's way better than Burton, in my opinion. I think triple stack is pretty good almost the whole year if you get it right. QB who is better. Yeah, you have that. And you have that. Sorry, I'm catching up on freaking comments right now. So usually these draft ones usually go about longer. If Burrow's 350 yards, I hope he throws some TDs to Moss. If Burrow throws 350 yards, gotta hope he throws some touchdowns to Moss.
I think he will. Out of the backfield, as long as he starts.
Yeah, and that's kind of why I grabbed him late, but we'll see. I agree, Pearsall is better. Without Ayuk, Debo will touch 150 if healthy.
But he's never that healthy. Debo has never because he runs so hard. He's so explosive. he can't get through an entire season being
Johnny,
that
you still
healthy.
here? I hope he is. That was only 5 minutes. Johnny, I'm doing Detroit tomorrow. Just the Detroit Lions episode tomorrow. So come in and say what you want to say. Can you give a shout out to one of my boys?
Always, man.
Who's your boy? Ayuk gets traded and better than don't need to stack, but better than pocket quarterback. I think Ayuk is no matter what he's going to be, he's still going to be productive no matter what he's going to be.
Not only, he's also going to be a number 1 wide receiver no matter where he goes.
True, if Debo gets
whoever's going to pay him, he's going to be number 1.
I'm excited for next year's running back. Yeah, no, next year, yeah, an IDP. Yeah, that's basically where it's going to be next year. I worry about receiver next year. So if you didn't get yourself a good receiver this year, yeah,
you got about 3 decent ones for next year.
Yeah. So, yeah, Henderson over Kyron. Why is Kyron there? Roll. Kyron Williams might get overtaken by Blake.
Yeah.
That's real. Because they took him in the 3rd round. Kyron was a 5th rounder, and sometimes these teams still value that over that. I don't know. But Kyron Williams is you're not not that Henderson. We're talking about Travion.
It's Travion Henderson from Ohio State.
Yeah. I hope that's the Henderson you're talking about, because if you're adding, because I understand there was a Henderson with the Rams and he's a Ram. I hope we're on the same page there. So the days of an elite running back room is pretty much over. Yes, 100%. Every room you have is 2 running backs. Every teams by 2032 will just have 1 running back and not a committee. So we just need to adjust from that. Yeah, the game's always changing. So we have AG Bam G live. And he's your boy. Is he doing
AJ Bam G live is my boy. Okay. What's up?
Hold on. Is he actually like live or hold on? That's his name. Like he does fantasy football or what's going on? AGB. Hold on. What? Say it again real quick, Bryon.
AJ Bam G live.
Music producer? I might not have the right one. But yeah. Yeah, no, if you're on your Discord and you can send him, we could probably do like shout out or something like that. He makes underrated content. Okay. Yeah, no. Trayvon Henderson. Okay. You would you would still take Henderson for sure over Kyron for sure.
Yeah.
I was
just compare him to next year's guys. Yeah,
I think next year Kyron won't even be a thing. I think Kyron might be gone. Blake, I see 100% that. Why would they get him unless Kyron is a risk? Yeah, I don't think Kyron's going to be a thing next year. I think he's going to be James Robinson next year.
That's a hot take. But you were one of the guys that were on him early, so I'm not going to sit there and say that that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, I was on Kyron Williams very early. I was probably one of the very first. I'm like, guys, get Kyron 100% because he's going to be the next guy. And it only made sense. And I just logically thought about the money situation, the waiver situation in the NFL. There was nobody out there. They couldn't afford anybody. And everybody and their mama was hurt. They had to rely on him. This is why he was good. This is why Puka was good, because they didn't have anybody else. They couldn't hire a receiver. They couldn't, ask, hey, Cup, can you hurry up with your healing process, old man, because we need you out there. No, you can't do that. This is why Puka and Kyron were so good last year. This is why their ADP is so high this year.
Puka's still going to be.
Everybody drafting him high. That's fine. That's because
I think Puka's still going to be able to do some damage.
Cooper's kind of old and he's done.
Yeah, Cooper Kupp's not going to be the same guy.
Kyron might be James Robinson next year. You'll see it. And if I'm wrong, again, 100%, I am okay with everybody coming back saying you were dead ass wrong, Martin. You're an idiot. That's fine.
Hey, but at least you make a proclamation. You're telling people what's going to happen. You're not just staying in the background saying nothing. So whatever.
Corum taking over? Yeah, I think so. I think Corum has the ability, but I also think that next year they're going to look into the draft again and get another running back as well. I like Kyron coming out of college. Now he's overrated. And it's just because he was in a prime situation where there was nobody else that was going to take his spot. Now Quorum's there. It's going to be a 1-2 system, 50-50. I do believe. I don't like
Quorum comes from an offense in Michigan that has that. Had a 1-2, had 1-2-3. They had 3 running backs at times.
Yes.
Running that system. So I 100% agree with that, and I
It's
can
like,
see that happening.
It's like I see Damian Pierce still relevant because Joe Mixon is there. But everyone's looking at Joe Mixon. I'm like, okay, but that still doesn't deny me I'm not going to take Damian Pierce. I'm still going to go after Tony Pollard or Tajay Spears. They're still going to put up, decent amount of numbers. But again, we said this before. All teams are going to like 2-back system.
If you're smart, 2 to 3, you need a good running back rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Again,
Mostert isn't going to be the main guy because they have a Chan who's basically running Algier to freaking
Bijan.
It's Allen to Brees Hall, Connor to Benson. I can go on and on. But yeah, you're now at 369 mocks, and I think I'll break at 400.
Jeez,
that's amazing. I'm also fading Kyron at his price this year. Yeah, you might as well.
That makes sense.
Just sell him as high as you can right now and get something worth. And your second overall draft pick for that you got probably for him, you're probably going to get another next year's receiver that's probably going to be just as good as him. Because there's going to be
breakout star. Another breakout star that you get it for another guy that you didn't spend a lot of money on. That's
the best thing to do for Kyron right now is to sell him to the Stafford owner or get him there because he's a pass catcher. And he'll do good this year. That's fine, but you bite the bullet. It's fine. Just watch him do good with Quorum because I think it's going to be a 50-50 system. But unless Quorum goes down, then Kyron will do just as good. But again, I don't think Kyron's going to survive his 3rd year or 4th year. I don't think they resign him. I just see the talent. I think it's going to be the way it is. McVay doesn't run a running back committee offense. He prefers a workhorse and sell Kyron. Yeah, exactly. See, Detroit knows. I love his profile pick, man. Kool-Aid. I love this. The Lions Kool-Aid. Hey, Lions.
He's drinking tomorrow. The Lions Kool-Aid.
I'm doing the Lions tomorrow. I'm excited. I have my Hutchinson jersey ready to pop out tomorrow, and we're gonna evaluate that team tomorrow. So
I don't hate them, but I still only have 2 Lions jerseys.
They are America's team. I don't care what anybody says. They are the new America's team. They really are. Say what you want to say.
Still Detroit.
Say what?
Still Detroit. Come on.
You can't say Detroit's going to Detroit. They have been proven it.
No. I'm not saying that Detroit's going to Detroit. They can't be America's team.
Why not?
Because it's Detroit. The reason Dallas was so big, Dallas is Dallas.
Dallas is fading, and Dallas is losing hope because they get to the promised lands and they get knocked out first round. Goodbye. You made it to the playoffs. Again.
I think San Francisco is closer to being America's team than Detroit.
Decade in your rule, and you can't finish. You can't seal the deal.
You have a better chance with San Francisco being America's team. That's all.
I don't know. All right. Wait, I'm selling Kyron for Walker. 100%. Yeah. Okay. All right. Long. Freaking episode
stream. This is a 2.5 hour one. All right.
And that's just because we did the draft, and that's fine. Normally these take a bit longer. That's fine. I think it's because we started with news and then we couldn't find one.
Yeah, so it took 20 minutes for us to really get started.
Yeah, so 20-year fan here. Well, hey, tomorrow we're gonna so 20-year, you're gonna know pretty much everything. Like, it's just an overview video tomorrow. Like, you'll probably know about just about everything I'm gonna say tomorrow. But these overview videos I do for people who just got back into league or haven't watched football or have no clue what the hell NFL is, because they watch UK football. not American football.
Go.
Just saying. Yeah. So these overview is if you're just lost in the sauce and you want to jump back into the team that you love, that's pretty much what they are. I also do kind of talk about what I think about them towards the end. Like towards the end of the episode, it gets more interesting because I get a little bit more personal about it, and I actually say how I feel about them. Like I did the Jaguars today. Overall, I thought they're a very young team, and they have until next year to definitely turn heads. And I think this year they're going to make that happen. But I don't think they'll do as good as everybody might think they do because the other two teams are there.
I don't know if ever. I mean, people really love them right now because they have two
I know.
teams that division that are just tough.
Right. Because and I said this, they've been getting the spotlight. Jaguars have been 9-8 in the past 2 years. You know that?
Yep.
Nobody really thought about that. They're like, holy crap, really? I'm like, yeah, 9-8. That's not that far from making playoffs. And then the first time they did that, they spanked the Chargers in playoffs.
They just had they did a bad move, during the season. They should have sat down T-Law. That was the problem.
Yeah, Jags can do it, man. I think they can. I think next year is their year.
I just don't. Houston is better. Houston's much better, and they're in the same division. They're going to really be fighting Indianapolis for that second place.
Both those teams can make it. I think Jags. The issue is they haven't. I'm not talking about the Jags. Their DB stuck.
100%. That's it.
They have not addressed it. So they're just going to be getting thrown on all day. Their front seven is amazing. I'll tell you that much. Their front seven is amazing.
And they have a tackling machine there, too. I mean, I saw.
They have two of them. They have two very good tackling machines, if not three. If Trayvon Walker steps up this year, it's going to be three. Trayvon Walker and Josh Allen are Josh Allen's very good.
He's underrated.
Very good. He's one of the best. And then you have Trayvon Walker on the opposite side of him. And Fose Loakon is one of the best linebackers in the league, and nobody really knows who he is. And it's so
it's not close either.
He's crazy.
Not good.
It's crazy that a lot of people just are like have no clue, and I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, I talked about that for like a whole hour today, so I'm not gonna do it again. But tomorrow we're gonna talk about the Detroit Lions. It's probably just gonna be me. Just because tomorrow, what's tomorrow? Thursday? Yeah,
it's Thursday. Work day.
So, yeah, I'll do the day the Detroit Lions tomorrow. And then we'll see where I go from there. I haven't really been doing Friday, Saturday shows. Just because. Yeah, he is. This is what he does.
I have to get these done before the end of the day.
Yeah. That's what he does. Once the draft's over and he can talk and do that. He has another show, Spoiler Kings.
So I have to be ready for that. But I can't not talk football at least every other day. So that's why I'm on every other stream, because I have to talk football every other day. It's literally it's an addiction. It's a problem. I have it.
This is probably our longest episode ever in history. I'm gonna have to break this out into 3 parts, man. All right, guys. Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever the hell you guys are at. This is Dynasty Pylon. Join us tomorrow as I break down the Detroit Lions. We're gonna talk about the rookies, who the new faces are that they brought in for free agents, and how I think that they'll probably. And if you have time, swing by. Give me your record on what you think the Lions will do, and we'll add it to the chart of our prediction chart, and then we put that into a chart of playoffs, both divisions, and then we make a Super Bowl predictions with everything we've done. So far, Derpy, of all the viewers, Derpy has been there almost every single one, except for one.
It's funny because Detroit's going to have a good number. I fully believe Detroit wins somewhere between 12 and 14 games. That offense is amazing, and they really increased their defense. The DBs are the only question mark, and see what they do. And then the division is a problem. So, yeah.
We'll see. But yeah, tomorrow, join us for that if you want to watch during your lunch hour or whatever break you have. Probably 11 Mountain Standard Time, which is Pacific still, I think, right now. So it should be 1 o'clock Eastern time, I think. I think that's the time.
That's 1 o'clock Central, isn't it?
11? Yeah, it is. And then
1 o'clock Central, 2
something
p.m.
like that, yeah. But just look for the notification. I'll give it to about 30 minutes prior, and then you'll see it. And then just swing by, just say, hey, look, Lions are gonna do this. That's it. Love this episode because it's long, best episode ever. It's so easy
to just go long, yeah.
It's but I don't know. Sometimes these long ones suck. I'm not gonna lie. I hope to be there. Yeah, I hope so too, especially you. Especially as a Lions fan. I hope I want to see Dirty who's yesterday's viewer, man?
Dirty Dan?
Yeah, that's who I want to talk to.
Their dog. His name's Dan.
Dirty Dog.
We'll talk afterwards. He will be there. He'll be every Tuesday, so I make sure I get him to come over here on Wednesday. I try to get him to come today. So
yeah. So if I can figure out what time you're doing it. Yeah, so 10 Pacific Mountain Standard Time, 11 Central, and 12, right?
Try 12 Eastern. Okay.
12 Eastern, yeah, right? Hold on. Yeah. If I go at 11, no, it'll be 11.
It's 11 your time. That means it's 1.
Yeah. It'll be in the middle of the day. Might be able to say like, no, you'll change your opinion tomorrow. You'll change. No, I'm not taking records right now. Nope, absolutely not. Go away, Zion.
He said, make sure you're in the chat. Yeah, I tell everyone. And 11 to 5 to 13-4 is not bad.
I don't know. I'm not hearing it. All right, guys, that's it. I'm gonna go eat dinner. Yeah. And Brian's got comics, and he's got
bag some comics and build another shelf.
Yeah, you got you have another. You got something to do still, right?
Yep.
So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Good morning, good evening, good night. This is Dynasty Pylon doing the mock draft. Thank you, Zion, for setting that up. And then tomorrow we're going to talk about the Lions, and then Sunday we're going to talk about the morning spike. And we have no plans for that yet, so we'll come up with a plan.
No, we have some good things, and I think I almost got Tank secured for Sunday, so we'll see.
Yeah, I'll see whatever. I'll see it when I see it. I've lost hope completely on that, man. I'll see it when I see it. All right, guys. Later, and I'll see you tomorrow. Join us for the Lions. Later.
Getting hype when I aim up. Elevating that game up. Stepping up to the competition. Only first place, and that's how I'm living. I'm with it till they digging up my grave. Eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up into place. I was born and when I watched me elevate.